Clarence. I don't want to tell anyone. I met with the caterer. I want. What are we having? You're gonna have no meat. I don't want meat. Robin is a vegan. Right. Robin's got all the meat. In bed with her.
Well, I hope someone shows up for it.
Right. Well, they will. We'll be there.
I got another call.
From Clarence?
Come on.
He wants to meet with you. What are you going to do? You going to keep ducking his calls? Were you home and just listen to it on the machine?
Well, it was bedtime.
What's going on? So you don't even want to see him. You're avoiding his calls. Why don't you be upfront about it? Why don't you be honest?
I'm just very busy.
Right. Are you playing hard to get? Is that it? You don't want to lay down like the other bimbos?
You know me. I'm not hard to get.
Right. So you're not interested in Clarence. Why don't you just say that and let the guy off the hook?
He just doesn't strike me as my type.
Oh, all right. So there you go. There's no shame in that. Clarence can get plenty of women. He doesn't need you.
Surely, I don't know why he even...
Well, you're an attractive woman, and he wants to get to know you better. Wants to have a friend. And you could start out as a friendship, and let's see where it goes. You don't even want to be his friend. All right, I understand.
Oh, boy.
What do you mean I don't want to be his friend?
No, I could see that.
What are you talking about?
He's not your type. I know what your type is, like Brad Pitt.
I don't want to be Brad Pitt's friend either.
I see.
Sorry, Brad.
Yeah.
But
well, whatever. Well, I know he liked you very much and thought very highly of you.
That is very flattering.
And everything doesn't have to be so physical, you know. It could be the man's very
What?
spiritual.
Yeah.
And you like that. He was romantic, right?
He's in from out of town. Wants to go out to dinner. What's the big
We need to date, a friendly date.
Friendly face.
A little horny.
Someone with intelligence.
You know, I so rarely get to spend time with Jackie and Fred.
Oh, invite us to dinner, too.
You like the pasty, wimpy type like Hugh Grant. Right?
No.
Or like Tom Chiasano.
No. Don't be ridiculous.
Somebody she can look at but doesn't have to talk to.
Right.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Don't argue with him. He's not part of the show.
He's arguing with all of us things.
He's leaving in September whether we stay or not.
That's right.
That's right. You don't have to listen to him anymore. He could be out in joke land writing the scripts. All right. Very good.
I don't know how to handle it.
Right. Well, I think you just handled it. I think word will get back. If anybody knows, let me handle it.
I don't want that to happen. See, that's why I didn't want to do that.
Right.
That's not right.
Anybody knows Clarence, tell him to stop calling Robin.
Stop it. I don't want that.
Yes, you do.
No,
You're not going to pick up his call.
No.
The man was on the phone last night. You could have picked up the phone and said hi.
You know, my reflexology appointment was right at the door.
Right. You could have picked up and said, my reflexology appointment's at the door. I'll call you back, or I'll call you tomorrow at such and such a time. But you're not interested.
No, I still didn't know what to say.
Robin is not interested in you, Clarence.
Oh, stop that.
It's true.
That's very cruel.
It's cruel, but it's true.
Fairer than dragging it out.
What?
It's fairer than dragging
Yeah, I mean,
it
the
out.
poor guy's calling and calling. And she's sitting right there laughing at his
I'm
answering
not
message.
laughing. I'm
What did he
in
say?
misery.
Was he romantic? Where are you, my love? My Nubian princess.
She brought it.
I hope you had a mellifluous weekend.
Yes.
Exactly.
I did as well. He was giving you some love talk on the...
I don't remember.
Was his music playing in the background?
I'm sitting here in the tub, my angel. I'm hoping you are too. Nothing like a man in love. Well, okay. Look, poor guys. Getting rejected is the worst. I empathize with Clarence right now. Your man tried his best.
See, that's what I don't want.
Yeah.
I would, if he hadn't done it here in the midst of this...
Yeah, but at least reject him. She's not rejecting him.
No, well, she doesn't know how to reject. She's a very caring
Cut
person.
the wire, you know how?
She doesn't. She wants to say to him, "Hey, you're a nice guy and everything. I like you, but I don't see you that way romantically with me."
But she won't say that.
She doesn't want to say it. That's why I'm here. I'm the hatchet man.
He's a Barry White.
I would like to be alone with you somewhere right now and kind of sit down and
Go ahead, man.
light a candle and
You're romantic.
open the window and let some breeze blow through
Yeah.
lilted breezes of lilac and to sit down and meditate with you for a moment.
Don't let him open the window. You're going to jump out. What is it?
I don't know. This guy on the phone who says the reason why Robin won't date him.
Yeah.
He's not white enough.
Oh, that's not true.
Well, he's...
Robin dates all colors. Believe me, I know. I've hung out with a few of her boyfriends. At least one. Hey, well, you got some nerve. You don't know what Robin dates.
Well, I've listened to the show since, late 80s.
Yeah.
And everybody that Robin has dated since I
Wrong.
No,
Excuse me.
Do you remember that long-term relationship I was having
She had a
with a guy named Warren?
She had a 3-year relationship with a.
He was black.
He was blacker than anyone I've ever seen. He was so black. Remember, we tried to take pictures of him in the dark. We couldn't. Nothing.
Was he really black or was he mulatto?
Oh no,
not hardly.
No, he was black. He was as black as night.
People had never seen a white.
Who's the blackest guy you know? Shaquille O'Neal? Who's the blackest?
The blackest guy that I know?
Yeah, I mean, you could think of that's famous that we could compare. He was as black as Mike Tyson looks white compared to this guy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
He was on the order of,
I'd
say, Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, he was as black as shoe polish.
Oh, stop that.
Right?
How
no
dare
joke.
you?
What?
No joke. Robin has actually dated
a lot of guys.
Black guys since her father?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Oh,
She doesn't blame all black men for her father's condition.
Well, Robin, I apologize, and
I'm glad that you will be a big enough man to do
I
that.
apologize, and
Ask her out.
Can I have your phone number?
Okay, thank you.
You sound kind of cute.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Salam alaikum.
See, I knew people would say that, too.
Tonight, when you go home,
Yes.
put my album on
Okay.
and light the candle and get in the tub.
All right.
Let me know when you're going to do it.
Okay.
And I'll do it at the same time.
Oh.
Her face, the face of an angel.
Oh, why, thank you.
I can see your halo. Now, I would like to come over and cook for you.
Is that right?
Ooh, whoa,
Boy,
that's
I have to
romantic.
figure out how to turn on my stove.
Well, I'm a great cook.
What a
Robin.
princess. No
And this is
kid.
perfect. I'm a great cook. I love to cook.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'd like to come and cook for you.
Yeah.
See,
What?
she promised him.
Now, what was I supposed to say when somebody says like something like that to you in public with everybody listening? What are you supposed to say?
Right. Maybe Clarence is too heavy. Maybe if he lost some weight, you would like him better.
No, I don't think that's it.
No?
No.
If he slimmed down a little. He's a nice guy.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah. It's just not there for you.
No, no.
Right. Okay. Understood. Clarence, loser.
How dare you?
Remember when,
See?
remember when Bruce
See?
Springsteen dumped you? Robin just did the same thing. There you go.
This is what
Deja vu.
what I have happened. Oh, you.
Deja dump.
You're horrible.
Hey, at least Robin didn't hang around with you for a bunch of years and then dump you.
Right up front.
Right up front.
You are horrible. Oh, see, I knew I shouldn't have discussed this with you.
Yeah. You come on to a guy and then all of a sudden
I
you...
didn't come on to... I came into the room to say hello. That's all I was
Rubbed up
doing.
against.
Yeah, well, maybe sometimes that's enough.
Isn't there a word for that?
Yeah.
She encouraged him.
Man,
Right.
there's a lot of love in that room.
Face of an angel.
Face of an angel.
You a halo. Would have scared me too.
I feel bad for women. Like,
How the hell do you listen to that?
yeah, keep a straight face. Robin was pretty nice at the time. She was like, well, thank you.
Wouldn't you lock yourself in?
That's what you're supposed to say when you get a
I would
compliment.
love to make that happen.
I didn't say that, Brett. I
Yes,
said
you
we'll
did. On
have
the
to
tape.
make that happen. I didn't say I'd
Say-
love to.
Robin,
He's Barry
I
White.
would like to be alone with someone right now and kind of sit down and
Go ahead, man.
light a candle and open the window and let some breeze blow through lilted breezes of lilac and to sit down.
Lilted breezes of what?
I don't know.
Lilted breezes of lavender.
Lazuli.
Sure Clarence didn't do any time?
She's gonna wind,
Lilted.
she's gonna wind up in pieces.
Meditate with you for a little while. Tonight, when you go home,
Yes.
put my album on
Okay.
and light the candle and get in the tub.
All right.
Let me know when you're going to do it.
Okay.
And I'll do it at the same time.
Oh,
Her face, the face of an angel.
thank you.
I can see your halo. Now, I would like to come over and cook for you. I'm a great cook. I love to cook.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'd like to come and cook for you.
Oh, well, we'll have to make that happen.
Clarence does look like a guy who likes to cook.
He's a good one.
He's a good cook, right? He must be putting a lot of mayonnaise on that bluefish.
But see, that's just part of it. I'm not the kind of person who wants to sit around while somebody else cooks.
Right. Yeah, that's how
We're
you
not
think.
the same kind of people.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No, don't.
You don't want a guy sitting there. You don't want, like, pampering you.
No. I just don't like sitting around a house. I'd rather go to a restaurant.
Oh, I see.
But then why would you say, let's make that happen? Why wouldn't you say, you know, my
I'd rather go to a
kitchen's a little too
restaurant.
small?
She didn't know
I
what
did
to say.
gee, I'll have to figure out how the stove goes on.
All right, look. Listen,
They
you were
cut that out.
polite that day. You were caught in the headlights, and you had to improvise.
She panicked.
You panicked.
Well, you're pointing out that women really don't know how to handle these
Right.
things. It's not easy to...
Listen, had it been someone you were attracted to, you would have said that was the most romantic thing I ever heard.
Absolutely.
But in this
Of course, come on, don't give me the face.
I'd say, gee, I used to be interested in you until you started talking like that.
Right.
No.
Yeah, how come, you know what? Every guy gets like that with you. I don't know what it is about you. Every guy, I swear to God,
spell.
when I walk down the street with her, and I haven't done this in a while because I just don't walk down the street anymore. But we
No,
used to,
you won't walk with me.
right, we used to walk down the street and, like, you know, a lot of janitors and parking lot
Howard
attendants.
was like my bodyguard.
Yeah, I would come out and all of a sudden they'd be like, I would like to open a window. There's some hot breezes in, my
You
sweetheart.
will never have to do another thing.
Yeah, like a janitor.
Yes.
Like a janitor would walk up to Robin and go, if you were mine, you would never have to lift another finger. And I'm like, wait a second, dude. She's going to be a janitor's wife and she's not going to have to work?
guys who haven't spoken in 3 years.
Yeah, right. Guys who are angry and stuff. Like we went to the parking lot guys, and parking lot guys never talk to me. They hate
They
me.
grunt.
Yeah, they grunt and you know how they are.
They,
So we're some guy. Black guy looks like he's angry at the world. You know what I mean? I'm a white man. Doing pretty well.
You're the reason.
I'm the reason. He's doing bad and I'm the reason.
and you know he's driving your car 500 miles an hour.
Yeah, right.
Right
Smashing
into
into
a
a
wall.
wall. And all of a sudden, like, Robin walks in and the guy perks up and, you know,
Yeah.
hello, my Nubian princess.
Turns into Cary Grant.
Yeah, right. Cary Grant with a mop.
Robin.
Robin. Hey, my Nubian princess, how mellifluous you are today. You know, it's like these guys started with this love talk.
Instant poet.
Yeah, does this go on all day?
If I listen,
Yeah, you tune it out, huh?
I tell you every once in a while when somebody hits me with a good line. Like
Yeah.
the day I walked up to the newsstand and the guy looked at me and he said, anything that you want is yours.
The newsstand, great.
You can't pay for anything today.
Today is your lucky day, my princess.
Here, copy a fishing magazine on me.
You have met the most generous man in the world. This is a guy who hasn't given one free magazine, and his blind people come up, he makes them pay. All of a sudden, you lucky day is here, my love. Yes. I would love to.
The guy said to me,
Yeah.
I want to be your air conditioner.
Cool your skin down.
That was a very hot day.
Yeah.
I want to be your air conditioner.
These are the same guys who probably like have 30 girlfriends.
Oh, yeah.
27 kids.
57 children.
Yeah, right. He's been a couple of people's air conditioners. But the romantic him is there. After a couple of times you should just hop in the sack, see how long it takes before he starts beating you.
Oh, no, thank you. I don't need to know.
I would love to lay palms at your feet.
I would love to.
I would love to.
Remember when Ted the janitor was in here, there was no one else in the room.
Right.
He went into, I mean, he was
Right.
in love.
Right into Robin.
Man, his eyes would get all
Oh,
watery.
as soon as Robin would open her mouth, it didn't matter what she said, if it had any intelligence or whatever. You might have said.
Excuse me, it always has intelligence.
No, but the point is, Ted didn't care that you had some intelligence.
didn't hear
He
it.
just heard your voice, and then all of a sudden he turned to you and go, "Yes,
Robin.
is that you?"
that fine thing over there.
We got to toot and boot to boot.
Yeah. There's something stupid coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, see, no matter what I said, he
Listen,
would say something like that.
Married guy, 11 kids, a janitor.
And close to 100.
Right. And suddenly he's there, Prince Charming.
Love syllables.
I loved it. Yeah.
I would love to teach you.
I would love to teach you. There's a man who can't read. He's going to teach you. I would love to teach you.
He hasn't got gas money.
Yeah. Man couldn't read a word. He's going to teach you.
I can imagine. I wonder what the lessons would have been. Robin, here is how to make change for $1.
I would love to teach you, my dear. Yeah, too weird. Yeah, it's really quite something. They got a hidden camera on Robin. If she walks on the street, it's pretty wild.
Royalty.
Yeah. Good for you, Robin. There's no place you can't go and make a friend. Does it get annoying? I mean, or
They
you
yell from trucks.
Oh, do they?
I mean, just
Wow.
it just happens.
Do they know who you are, or
No,
no?
don't have to know.
No,
who I
it has
am.
nothing to do
In
with
fact,
it.
they yell different things if they know who I am.
Right,
But if they don't, they just yell anyway.
right. You walk down the street and they start yelling. Do you get a lot of that? Guys are eating you up.
I would love to.
You know,
Look good.
is that what they say? You know what? That's why I could never meet girls. I didn't know you're supposed
You
to do
wouldn't
that.
be able to get those words
I
out.
could never walk up to a woman on the street and go, you look good.
I don't know who stops at that, though. Do people actually
It's gotta
strike up
work.
conversations after something like that?
It has to have worked for somebody.
Because they keep doing it.
Yeah, like this Christy Brinkley something go, well, hello. You know.
You said the magic word.
Yeah,
Yeah, but, I mean,
you said the thing I've been waiting to hear my whole life.
But you're talking about like guys on the street and janitors and stuff. Weren't you completely blown away when that guy at the Letterman show, you know, who considers himself a real intellect, started getting all mushy?
Oh, with Robin, yeah.
Yeah, he said,
Yeah, you know, this guy was no janitor.
What were you saying about Clarence? He's a janitor?
Well, no, of course not. He would have been if Bruce didn't save him. What would he have done?
no,
I
but
don't know. I'm asking you what you're saying.
I would have been a janitor if I didn't get a radio job.
the guy from the Letterman show's
Yeah.
line was no different than the guy at the newsstand.
I know. It's
know.
weird.
Time has not diminished your beauty.
This guy Frank Gannon, you know, it's not, like.
Well, I didn't say that it had to be any particular race.
See, I thought it was mostly black guys who carried on like this. But Frank Gannon, the white guy, he walked up to you and was like, time has not diminished your beauty.
I had a white guy once, just a white guy, who was walking up the street and he started at my feet and he was working his way up and something was coming out of his mouth. I don't remember what it was. And then he recognized me and went, "Oh, I'm sorry, Robin."
You mean, so, what do you mean, like the guy he's walking toward you?
Yes.
And then he doesn't care that, you know.
He's just drinking me in and going, "Yeah, baby, I would like to." And then he went, "I'm sorry, Robin."
I mean, he started at your feet. If he started at your head, he wouldn't have done that.
No, he would have just said, "Hi, Robin, how you doing?"
What about the guys in your building? Are they like doormen and stuff who start in with you, or they know better?
Well, they don't do this.
No.
We all have, a funny, joking relationship.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I bet there's a fan club, Alex.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing. You haven't been on the subway in a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I'll see guys on the subway, and they'll see a girl, like a black guy will see a girl that he likes.
Yeah.
And this is his opening line. Psst, psst. And they'll turn around and he goes, "Honey, you got the finest ass I've seen in a long time." And sometimes the
Wow.
girls don't get mad.
Really?
They sort of smile and walk away,
They
like
like
they sort
it.
of dig it.
Yeah. They call it a cat.
It is amazing.
Baby, you got the finest ass I ever seen. I'm sorry.
Hey, Suge.
I cannot think of anything more witty to say.
Can I walk with you?
Is
Can I go where you're going?
that what the guy says? Like,
Oh, yeah.
They walk up to you, "Can I walk with you?" I need to walk with you now. My name, you got the
Take
face.
me with you.
You got the face of an angel. Because I hear this. Well, Clarence was doing it, but it wasn't the first time I've heard it. It's like 900. I mean, and Robin gets it more than any person I know.
No, that's not
I
true.
swear.
That is not true.
You got the face of an angel.
The face of an angel.
Guys are real a-holes. I mean, they really are. They get crazy. I never did this kind of stuff. No wonder I never had dates.
I don't know that they're dating. They're sitting on the curb.
Yeah, I know. But maybe that's what I was supposed to be doing.
Robin,
Barry
I
White.
would like to be alone with you somewhere right now and kind of sit down and
Go ahead, man.
light a candle and you're romantic. Open the window and let the sun.
I sound like I'm getting turned on. I'm like, ooh, 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 because I'm like, oh, this is what you do? Oh. I mean, who knew? I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Suddenly we're shifting mode.
Lighting candles.
And then I heard the voice coming out of him. I was like, whoa,
Baby.
I've heard this before.
Breeze blow through milted breezes of lilac and to sit down and meditate with you for a little while. Tonight, when you go home.
Meditate. Yeah, he's going to meditate with you, all right.
With your clothes off.
Yeah, I'll be naked sitting there in that swami
Yeah,
position.
you call this meditation.
Yeah,
I have a different thing.
Fingers buried in all the wrong places. That's some meditation.
Banging your head into the headboard.
Full aerobics.
Yeah, I know. I just see the two of them sitting there with their legs crossed naked. And him, looking at her up and down.
Staring at my third eye.
Yes.
Put my album on and light the camera and get in the tub.
All right.
Let me know when you're going to do it.
Okay.
And I'll do it at the same time.
Oh.
You know?
Phone sex.
Yeah.
Boy, that's romantic. Clarence and his hotel in his tub. You in your tub. At the same time. I guess you were supposed to call each other when you're both in the tub.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Her face. The face of an angel.
Oh, why thank you.
She was buying this.
I can see your halo.
He doesn't
No, I would
know
like to
what
go
he's
with-
saying.
What does Fred
is
say?
Fred
Don't listen to
saying?
Fred. He doesn't know anything.
Why, thank you. And she was like really excited.
Oh, yeah.
But what is she going to do?
Cook for you. I'm a great cook. I love to cook.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'd like to come and cook for you.
Oh, well, we'll have to make that happen.
In another lifetime.
I guess not.
Not with me.
Not with me.
Oh, poor Clarence.
We got to take a. I love that. I love when these
that's
guys.
not-
It was so much fun watching you.
See, you interpret it different than me. I thought he just wanted to know when she was going to be in the bathtub so he could be in the bathtub at the same time spiritually, as opposed to on the phone.
Yeah, but I think that it would have been kind of cool had they been in the tubs and then like
And
listening
actually
and
spoken on the phone.
There was a lot of tub talk. Because
Well,
don't
you
forget
brought up
Robin.
the tub,
Well,
I think.
because no, he brought up the tub and then you went, "Ooh, I'd love to take tubs also."
Yeah.
He wanted that image
You're like,
of her
"Ooh, we have
naked
something in
the tub.
common."
Yeah.
That's a pretty thin.
Yeah, but I think if she had said she rode camels, he was, oh, I ride camels.
Nah, I like to ride camel.
That's a pretty thin basis for a relationship.
No,
We
but
both like to take baths.
He said, "I like to take baths," and then Robin was like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a coincidence. I like to take baths too."
Now
Well,
it's a
see,
green
I was
light.
praying this was just for the air.
Yeah, I thought that's when you were into him because you were like, "Ooh, yeah, I like to," I thought you were going to keep your mouth shut. Oh, my.
He's a Barry
I
White.
would like to.
I would like to. When, as soon as I hear I would like to, I go, uh-oh, head for the hills. I would like to.
It sounds like I'm gonna.
Yeah. Very close. That's your penis talking. I would love to. Yeah, hey, OJ, you do it.
I would love to.
I would love to. I would like to. I would love to. I would like to. All right, I got to take a break. Enough of the love talk. All right, so Clarence called last night and you didn't pick up.
You don't even know it.
No, we haven't had a full... But, I got to ask you something, Governor.
Yes, Howard, what?
You're pretty serious about running for president, right? And you're serious... And honestly, you're serious about me being the vice president.
Howard, I won't do it if you don't do it with me. I will be that serious. If you don't... No, there's a method to my madness. Always remember.
I know.
I need you.
You need me to raise funds.
Not just that. I need you to not have to waste money. When I ran for governor of Minnesota, I had a statewide talk radio show.
Right.
Well, the FCC made me come off the air, and I went 6 months without any money or employment to run for governor. You don't have to come off the air.
Because I'm on satellite.
We can use this show to
As
win
our
the
platform.
election.
Let's talk seriously, though.
I'm dead serious.
All right. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions
All right.
because we're going to have to be close if we're really doing this.
Absolutely.
Okay. Number one, if I'm doing America's Got Talent, let's say, and I'm doing this radio show, if we really won, it would be an uphill battle. But if we really won, do I have to give up that work?
The vice president is going to be a judge on America's Got Talent?
Well,
I don't think there's any law that says you have to.
Would you mind, as the president, if your vice president is busy judging a talent competition?
Honestly, as long as you... When I was governor, I did some outside jobs on the weekend and on
you got
Sunday.
criticized for it.
And why?
Why?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
It was Sunday afternoon. The Capitol ain't open.
Right.
And, they never criticized me. I had a ranch then. There was no criticism when I spent all weekend baling hay for $4 a bale.
Do you know that in the early days of our government, and I'm sure you do know this, and I don't know if people are aware of it, but government was set up so that regular working people would go to Washington for just a couple of weeks, but they would actually work and go and work in their communities. They weren't expected to give up their jobs. Am I correct?
I think so, in the early days.
In the early days.
No, to me, Howard, if you were my VP, as long as you fulfilled everything we needed done, I could care less that if you went and judged a show on TV.
And by
Would
the way...
you rush back to Washington to end a stalemate in the Senate?
If the president needed me to do it, of course.
Well, that's your job as vice president.
Right.
Unless the finales are going on, I would be there.
And then the only other thing he's got to do is attend funerals.
That's true.
It's not a bad gig. I love a good funeral.
No, Howard.
I went to the funeral of the great 60 Minutes reporter Ed Bradley. I had terrible seats. I think as a vice president, I would be up closer to the celebrities. All right, let me ask you a serious question.
Okay.
What the fuck is our platform anyway? Because I really don't have
Here
one.
it is.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you what we could win on right now. And everything's fallen in place for us.
Go ahead.
The government shutdown.
Right.
Here's the platform. We would give the people of America the first opportunity to vote for a president that does not belong to a political party since George Washington.
And what would that look like?
He is our only president who did not belong to a political party, and I think people would jump at that today.
And he was not a Democrat. He was not a Republican.
He was nothing.
Is that enough?
No.
Is that enough for us to win, though? Will people understand that benefit?
I think so. In light of what's going on today with the government shutdown and the way that the whole thing works, I mean, did you know that this is all over health care, right?
Right.
Do you know that congressmen and senators get 4 choices of 4 different health plans they want?
They should certainly.
Yet they won't give us one.
Right.
But they have 4.
So we would end that? We would make all the congressmen and senators go on the health plan that the American people use?
have to use, absolutely.
Like that. I'm all for that.
We would try to do that. Remember, the president, the Congress passes the laws.
Right.
You know, you can only veto them.
That's true.
And although you can do many things today with these executive orders,
are you
they
afraid,
do a whole bunch of stuff.
Are you afraid that if we do get elected, that you'll have to spend a lot of time explaining stuff like that to me?
Not at all.
Not at all. I don't want to waste your time.
You won't waste my time, Howard.
Here's the way I look at it.
You would grasp it much quicker than you think you would. I mean, look at some of these bozos that are elected.
But I'm for
they don't have any problem with it.
I'm for total transparency, so I don't mind having this discussion with you on the air because I think the people should hear this.
Absolutely.
Let's figure out the political landscape. We'll probably be running against Hillary Clinton and whoever she chooses. Okay.
And who are you going to vote for then, Howard? Because you're a big Hillary fan.
Oh, I don't know that I would vote for myself and the governor. I don't know that yet. I have to hear what we all have to say and make a decision. If we're on the right path, then I'll see. I don't know that we're the best yet. Let's say it's Hillary Clinton.
All right.
Let's say the Republicans take a moderate like Chris Christie. Who's a pretty good governor, right? Or you take who else could we be looking at? Maybe one of those Tea Party Nicks or something like that. So it's not going to be an easy cakewalk.
It never is. But here's the key, and I'm open about this. You don't run against the candidate.
No.
You run against their party.
Right.
Because they're controlled by their party.
And people hate these parties.
Exactly.
They truly do.
So what you do, that's what I did when I ran for governor. Right. I didn't run against my 2 opponents. I ran against the Democrats and the Republicans.
And people have to remember, you won. I mean, you were the governor of Minnesota, a guy who was a wrestler.
Well, a mayor, though. I was a mayor first.
True. That's true.
I had some experience. But you know, Howard, the biggest fear, we'd win.
That's right. Because let me tell you something.
Have to do
the first thing I'm doing as vice president, with the president's permission, is I'm going right up to Camp David. I'm going to learn how to play golf, and I'm going to have dinner parties. Wait till you see.
Our problem with that, I love golf, but you and I can't play together.
No, why is that?
We have to be separated because you never have the president and the vice president together.
Because I'll be a heartbeat away from you.
That's right.
Now let's talk about this. My Jewiness could really hurt you, and I mean, look, I look like I got slapped a yarmulke. So what I'm saying is, you prepared to have my Jewiness be the vice president.
Howard, and we could have a first Jewish president or something happen.
Well, we would also break another new ground, if you remember when George was here that day. So we would have an atheist and a Jew.
That's right. That's absolutely true. I do like what you're saying, though, the fact that we don't belong to a political party. I myself am an independent.
Howard, we could win it on that alone because you gotta pare it down to 1 or 2 things. You don't want to be spread out all over. That's the message.
I know we do better than Ralph Nader, I'll tell you that.
Well, put it this way. Here's our other campaign slogan. We can't be any worse.
Right.
No. Let me explain something else here, too.
Good.
I need you for an insurance policy.
Go ahead. They don't
because if I become the president, as my book is, I'd be assassinated.
Right.
That means you would be. Well, I need an insurance policy. They're not going to kill me to put you in there.
Who would have the balls to assassinate you? You're one of the toughest fucking guys I know.
Not anymore. I'm 62. I'm old enough for Social Security now, Howard. I could have gone on this year.
You look so goddamn powerful.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You really do. You're thick, you're big, you're muscular. I mean, it's unbelievable. Let me see your ass.
Huh?
Let me see your ass.
My ass?
Yeah, I'm serious.
I don't have much of one. You get older, they disappear.
You got wrinkles in it?
No.
Take those jeans off so I can really see it.
Oh, you really want to see it?
Yeah, I really want to see it.
What will be going on
Governor,
in that White House?
I'll be like, Mr. President, I need to see your ass. Mr. President.
I'll tell you what we could do, though, Howard.
We could do it.
We not even do it. We would shake it up so much. We would cause so much trouble. Imagine if we start polling over 20%.
Imagine
there would be panic. There would be panic.
There'd be mass chaos. Are you wearing a Jimi Hendrix T-shirt?
Yeah.
I was just talking to Graham Nash about Jimi Hendrix, one of the greats.
Oh, Jimi Hendrix belongs with Bach, Beethoven, and all the greatest musicians in history.
When you were serving, when you were a Navy SEAL, I bet you part of your soundtrack was Jimi Hendrix.
I actually saw Jimmy 1970 San Diego concert just months before he died.
Is that right? You were just in the audience, one of the fans?
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix.
And it must have been an amazing
show. What was amazing, a month later, I saw Janis.
Was he with the Experience at that point?
No, he was. The Experience had broken up. He had
that trio, the jazz thing going on.
No. He was doing his real stuff.
Right.
He had Buddy Miles, I think, on drums.
Right.
And he had broken up the Experience.
Did
by
he
that
do
point.
the classics like Purple Haze?
Oh, all of them.
He did them all.
Absolutely. Are you kidding? He did. It's one of the great memories I have. And then I've seen Led Zeppelin twice.
I've seen him once.
Okay, I saw him in 72 in San Diego and 75 in Minneapolis.
I went to see Led Zeppelin. I went running out of there. It was a great show, but I had to leave. The kids were throwing M80s down. It was at Madison Square Garden, and they were throwing quarter sticks of dynamite down on people's heads. I wore an Army helmet.
Well, that's in the great days of open seating. That's when it was really
crazy.
Of course, it was rock and roll.
You don't want to get rock and roll. You don't want to get your head blown off.
Yeah, you get killed.
I mean, imagine I come back from war and I get my head blown off.
War, you come back from a concert.
No, and the good part was if you were in the military, you got discount on your tickets.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Were you in the military when you saw Jimi Hendrix?
Yes.
Oh, no kidding.
In fact, when I saw Jimmy, I was going through SEAL training.
Did they remember how people were so anti-war, they started to boo the troops and things like that? Did you ever get any of that
Spitting
shit?
on them.
Well, when I was in San Diego, they used to have signs on lawns, no dogs or military.
Unbelievable.
You know, and because it was a Navy town, and for some reason, there wasn't the love of the military back then as much.
Well, it was an unpopular war, but I never felt mad at the military. I always felt...
again, it always be mad at the politicians. It's not the servicemen that caused the war. They're the unfortunate victims too.
When we get into office, let's lay it on the line. Are we going to be in any foreign wars? Are we going to pull our troops? We're going to pull our troops out.
We are going to follow the teachings of Major General Smedley Butler.
Good.
And he was
Who is he, Howard? You're saying good.
It's my president. I got to listen to him.
He was a two-time Congressional Medal of Honor winner. He won 2 of them. A Marine.
What would we do in Syria?
He wrote the most anti-war book called War is a Racket. And he said that we need to pass a constitutional amendment that our troops are not allowed to go over 500 miles from our shore.
Well,
all they should be doing is protecting us.
Protecting the homeland.
The world.
But don't you think, in a way, we do? I mean, whether it's...
No. I would close down...
So what would you do about Syria? Howard asked that.
Syria?
Yeah.
I would do more than that. I'd get the hell out of the Middle East.
Yeah, completely. We're out of Afghanistan as well, right?
We're out of Saudi Arabia. We're out of...
Let's look at this. Okay. Anglo-Saxon America was discovered by Columbus, right?
Right.
Now, science at that time said the Earth was flat and you were going to fall off.
Sherry Separate still says it.
He was willing to risk that because what was he doing when he came here? He was trying to find another way to India to avoid the Middle East. So they hated it 500 years ago. It was awful.
Impossible.
He was willing to fall off the Earth not to go through the Middle East.
The Middle East is such a problematic area.
Get out of there.
No one's been able to solve it diplomatically or otherwise through wars.
You never will.
So get the fuck out.
Fuck out.
What do you do about Israel?
Let them do their thing.
Let them do their thing, whatever they do.
You remain a strong ally and provide them with arms.
No, I would stop providing arms. We got to cut providing arms throughout the world.
No shit.
Well, you sit.
I might have to vote for Hillary. I'm still running with you. Don't get wrong. I just want to make sure we don't win.
Why do you want arms sold throughout the world?
So what we're going to do is we're going to drastically, we're going to just change the way the world operates.
Yeah.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash said we can change the world, rearrange the world. That's what we're going to do.
Well, John Kennedy tried to do it, and they killed him for it.
That's the subject of your new book.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, before I get to your new book about Kennedy, and I want to ask you about a whole bunch of conspiracy theories. I want to know exactly where you stand on several of the modern conspiracy theories. But is it true? And by the way, the other thing I like is we will have a first president, and I'm going to say this in the debates, the first president who lives in Mexico. Will you continue to live in Mexico when you're president of the United States?
I don't think they'd let me, but I think I'll keep my property down there, and I can still go on vacation. Is that going to
be your summer home?
Well,
I say fuck them. Let's have the president live in Mexico.
The fun part would be I'd go down there, and there'd be helicopters, boats off the thing, and all the security. So it would kind of destroy why I go down there.
That's right.
And I'd probably destroy the neighborhood, so I have too much respect for my neighbors, so maybe I wouldn't go there for 4 years.
But is it true?
Yes.
That you were saying recently that you cannot get a job on American television.
Yeah.
And that's why you had to you're doing a show now in Mexico.
Yeah.
What is this show you're doing?
It's going to be an internet show. It's the same company that hired Larry King.
Oh, the Russians.
No. Well, we're going to go with Russian TV.
Yeah.
But
You're going on the internet.
They're going to kill me because I forgot the name of the company. But the one thing good about this company is it's owned. I don't think the checks will bounce because it's owned by Carlos Slim.
But who's the wealthiest guy in the world?
Wealthiest man in the world.
And so, why is it that Americans will not put you on TV? You're very opinionated. You have a good look. I mean, let's face it. You were built for television.
Well, because I guess that I write books like this that they don't. That mainstream. I have no mainstream interviews because of this book.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
You. Well, you and a few others.
Right.
That allow me on.
Because you believe President Kennedy, still to this day, was not the victim of one shooter.
No.
You believe it was a conspiracy and multiple shooters.
Absolutely.
And you say that, first of all, that Oswald's gun was a piece of shit. You know about firearms.
It's a complete piece of shit.
What was the gun that he used?
The Mannlicher Carcano, an Italian-made weapon.
And is it your claim that if you took that weapon and went to the book depository...
You couldn't make the shots. I tried to do it on my TV show. We matched everything up and didn't even have a moving target, and I couldn't even come close.
Is it that the bullet is unable to go that far in that type of weapon?
No, it's that the telescopic sight's like a skinny cigar. You can't even see out the thing. Plus, they said he did it in 7 seconds, and you got to work the bolt.
Right.
Every time you work it, you're off target, and you have to get back on. And they're saying the first shot missed, and the third was the head shot. Give me a break. Not only could I not do it, as we point out in the book, but there's a legendary figure in the Marine Corps by the name of Carlos Hathcock. And he is the top Marine Corps instructor at the Quantico Sniper School. They recreated it for him. He attempted it 10 times and couldn't do it. Could not do it.
And there's no record of Lee Harvey Oswald being that great a shot.
Well, the point is this, Howard. When you go in the military, as Robin will tell you, they give you batteries of tests and things because they want to channel you where they can best use you.
Right.
Well, Oswald wasn't 0300 infantry. They sent him to be a radar guy. He couldn't shoot.
Right.
Why? He became a pencil pusher. But they need those also. Mm-hmm. But he wasn't infantry. If he was a good shot, he'd have gone to the infantry.
So who wanted Kennedy dead? The FBI?
Many.
The CIA, you say in your book.
He angered... The Pentagon and the Joint Chiefs wanted to go to war in Cuba. He wouldn't go to war in Cuba. He was going to pull out of Vietnam. He was back-channel communicating with Khrushchev. They were going to end the Cold War by 1965.
Who would be against that? Who would be against ending the Cold War?
Kennedy went into a meeting one time with the Joint Chiefs, and when he came out, he muttered to his staff, and we call ourselves the human race.
So you like Kennedy?
I loved him. He went into that meeting, and they were proposing a first-strike nuclear attack against the Russians. And they felt if as long as 10 Americans survived and no Russians, we win.
What about the rumor that the mob was also against
They hated him. The mob hated him. The Pentagon and Joint Chiefs hated him. He was going to take away the oil depletion thing from the oil.
So how many guys killed Kennedy?
I would say there had to be a minimum of 3 shooters because there was at least 6 shots that day.
So how is it that no one saw, when you have 6 or 3 shooters for that, how is it nobody saw any of these shooters? The Zapruder film, they saw them.
Yeah, Lee Bowers saw the shooter behind he was in the tower of the railroad yard looking right at the picket fence.
Why do you think Gerald Ford, when he headed up the Warren Commission, why did he not disclose all of this? Why do you think he hid it? What was his agenda?
Well, he actually changed the position of the bullet through Kennedy's back and moved it higher so the magic bullet could work.
Right. In other words, by magic bullet, you mean that the bullet had such a trajectory that you've never seen in history.
Well, it caused 7 injuries and changed directions in midair.
So why would he? So give me this part of the story.
And then came out pristine. They show you this pristine bullet, and to disprove the magic bullet, Governor Conley had more shrapnel in him than that bullet Wade knew.
So, in other words,
and a bullet can't grow.
So why when they reported on this, when the Warren Commission went in to report on it, what was their agenda? They're in on the conspiracy?
What it was, I believe LBJ was part of it.
You think that he wanted to be the president so badly that he might have ordered the hit?
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. Is that your main theory, or is that just one of the side theories? That's
one of them. You know, they all build to, you know, when you read the book, you'll see. But Kennedy was clearly taken out by more than one person. In fact, the fun part is...
See, I've always believed the Warren Commission. Call me naive. I think it was one shooter.
Here's why, Howard. The Warren Commission, the FBI took over the investigation, and they only fed the Warren Commission information that would lead to Oswald. Anything else they didn't see.
Right.
They didn't see anything else. I lead the book off, Howard, with a thing. This was from... This was a memorandum. Monday morning.
Go ahead.
Kennedy was killed on Friday. By the way, do you know Oswald and Ruby knew each other very well?
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing that was shielded by the Warren Commission. This was sent out by Nicholas Katzenbach, the acting U.S. Attorney General, Monday morning to new President Lyndon Baines Johnson.
I know his daughter.
November 25th, 63. Here's what he writes. It is important that all the facts surrounding President Kennedy's assassination be made public in a way which will satisfy people in the United States and abroad that all the facts have been told, and the statement to the effect made now, 1. The public must be satisfied that Oswald was the assassin, that he did not have any Confederates who are still at large, and that the evidence was such that he would have been convicted at trial.
Do you think there are guys somewhere?
Come on.
Do you think there are guys somewhere laughing that they got away with this?
Yeah.
You think so?
Absolutely.
And do you think they've ever talked to anyone about it?
Yeah, we talk in the book. There's many people that have talked about it.
About being in on the conspiracy.
CIA guys, Morales talked about it. He said, we got that son of a bitch Kennedy when he got drunk one night. There's all sorts of information that's out there, but mainstream media. Well, like in my TV show.
So what do you mean you won't be booked on any mainstream television? I would think that's an interesting topic for people to talk about.
Because the mainstream media is part of the cover-up.
Who published this book?
Skyhorse.
Were they afraid, Skyhorse, to publish the book?
No, because they publish all my books, and they're a small publisher that has courage.
Do the books sell well, Governor?
Yeah,
they do.
All 7 of get this. All 7 of my books have been New York Times bestsellers. Right? They've never reviewed one of them.
Really?
The New York Times and they won't review this one. You watch. This book will never get reviewed.
Why?
Because it's a topic that says that a conspiracy killed John Kennedy.
Do you think people are bored with the topic? Do you think they're like, who cares anymore? What's the difference?
No.
Why should we care?
Why should you care?
Yes.
You should care because, in my opinion, it's not my opinion. On that day, a coup d'etat happened.
Right.
A change of our government. And it did not happen at the ballot box. It happened with a bullet.
Right.
Well, it was at that point, I believe, that we lost control of our government because, like I've always said, if you can kill the president and get away with it, what can't you do?
Right. Then you can do everything.
You can do everything.
All right. I'm going to name some conspiracy theories. I want to know where you stand on them.
All
okay.
Right.
Let's go. You ready? I made a list.
What am I, the expert now?
Well,
just because I did an entertainment show on conspiracy theories.
Wait a second.
I'm labeled, Howard. I'm the conspiracy theorist.
You have information.
Right.
Is it true, by the way, you have not watched televisions? You didn't watch television from January to May
last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Was there a point in not watching television?
Yeah, because I've lived in Mexico in the winter now for 8 years, and I told my wife, I said, we're not really living in Mexico if we're watching United States TV every night.
You want to immerse yourself in Mexican...
and so I thought, so we shut the TV off, and I did not watch television from January till May. Now, I did watch a few movies. We'd put DVDs
What
in.
did you watch?
Oh, all the movies that I love.
Yeah.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yes.
Stanley Kubrick.
You love anything to do with military and war?
No, not necessarily. Yeah. American Graffiti. I love that film.
Did you see the Iron Man films?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
No?
Haven't seen one of them.
Shocked. Don't you think you should be in the...
Trading Places with Eddie Murphy.
Fabulous movie.
Fabulous movie.
And what about the one Coming to America?
Private Parts with Howard Stern.
Is that when you first realized I should be your vice president, when you saw Private Parts?
When I saw you give a woman an orgasm over the radio, that qualified you.
Thank you. Thank you. Finally, somebody appreciates my genius. Okay. Obama isn't a United States citizen. Where do we stand on that?
I don't know. He's a United States citizen, in my opinion. And in fact, the birther thing is a red herring.
What
they
do you
want
mean?
you because I believe Obama was part of the CIA in his early life. Look at his jobs. His jobs.
Community organizer.
Well, his foreign jobs, and check out his mom and what she did. And
what did she do?
She was just involved in many foreign countries, and the CIA always has front jobs. You know what? Internationally, you know what one of the big front jobs for the CIA is? Because they all have to wear two hats. YMCA.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So you believe the president was born in this country, but he was a CIA operative before becoming the president of the United States?
That's what I believe.
Wow.
I believe.
I can't believe you're my running mate.
I believe he did intelligence work.
All right. You ask about one conspiracy theory and you get a whole new one.
You're not kidding. Yeah, that's even more mind-blowing. Should we swim at the YMCA? If it's a front for the,
Sure.
Really?
Well, remember,
it's still a good pool.
Remember, the CIA's embedded in all state government because we had one in Minnesota. I had to meet the person.
Will we tackle that as president and vice president? Will we take on the CIA?
We will make them go back to their mission statement. Their mission statement says they're not to be operative inside the United States.
That's right.
So they're violating their mission statement. Let's get them back.
Are we not afraid of domestic terrorism?
We have the FBI.
They'll take care of that.
That's their job.
Okay, good enough.
That's their job.
Shit, we got everything covered.
Listen, you don't even know the answers to any questions.
Yeah, but I don't have to. I got the governor. I just got to raise money.
That's why he'll be the VP.
Right.
I'll take care of all that. I'll educate
all us VPs are idiots. So what? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Who killed the electric car? They're saying that the electric car could have been absolutely invented, and well, it certainly has been invented, but it hasn't been perfected.
I would say the oil companies because Minneapolis, Minnesota, when I was born in the early 50s, had a complete trolley car system all through the whole city.
Right.
They ripped because of the rubber companies run tires and the automotive and gas industry. They lobbied, got it all destroyed, ripped up.
Is that right?
Yeah, ripped up and gone because they wanted to put us in cars.
So do you really think the oil companies have killed the electric car?
Yeah.
You do?
Absolutely.
All right. Now, let's talk about this one. The Philadelphia experiment. You know what I mean by that?
That was
a supposed attempt to turn a U.S. Navy warship invisible, which allegedly caused severe harm to onboard crew members. Have you heard about that one at all?
I've heard about it, but I don't know much about it.
You don't know much about it?
Don't know. I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it.
What about the tsunami bomb, that the last tsunami was actually caused by a nuclear weapon detonated in a strategic position under the ocean? We for that or against it?
I'm against that.
You don't believe that?
I don't think so.
Well, now you're sounding like me. Which I didn't bring you on here.
And again,
like
I don't just believe a conspiracy because it floats out there. I try to do research on it and learn about it.
The Illuminati, thought to be a secret group attempting to control the world. Do you believe in it?
Yeah.
You believe there's an Illuminati?
I believe that there's a power structure beyond our governments that you control money. Because
corporations, probably?
Yeah.
And these corporate CEOs all get together and they just kind of
come like the Bilderbergs.
Do you think they come up with an agenda?
Yeah.
Like
I got offended when I won governor. How come I wasn't invited to the Bilderberg thing?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
See, I'd expose them. That's why they wouldn't invite me.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's go to this one. The IBM Gary Kasparov theory. The theory is that the famous computer versus the human chess game between the Russian grandmaster Garry Kasparov and IBM's Deep Blue computer had involved cheating by IBM to ensure they would achieve a victory that would be widely publicized. Do you think that IBM cheated?
I have no idea.
No idea on that one.
I have no idea.
What about the new Coke theory? New Coke. Coca-Cola intentionally made the new Coca-Cola shitty so that it would make their old Coca-Cola brand even more important, therefore turning the country around toward the old Coca-Cola. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know anything about it, but it sounds logical if they want to.
What about the next book? What about the next book on that?
Nah.
Apollo moon landing. It never really occurred. That we staged it and that it was actually produced, and it really was there to conceal some aspect of the truth of the circumstances of the actual landing.
I want to believe we were there.
You do?
Yeah.
And you do believe it?
Yeah.
And when we will not.
Because, I mean, they're now going up and they're going to give space travel to civilians if you want to pay $200,000 to do it or whatever. So obviously they're going up there, and we've been in space. There's no doubt about it. I don't think when these rockets launch, they just disappear.
All right, 9/11 conspiracy. I know you believe in this one.
Yep.
That the United States government conducted the 9/11 attacks, or knew beforehand that the attacks would happen, and deliberately did nothing to prevent it in order to drastically alarm and sway public opinion to favor war.
I agree with that. It's a false flag operation.
You've always said that when the World Trade Center went down, it didn't go down in the way that a building would go down if it was hit by planes.
Well, not only that, Howard, but if you look at the when they took the King Dome down in Seattle with controlled demolition,
yes,
the debris on the ground was 12.5% the original height in debris. The World Trade Center, when they went down, there was only 2% of the original height on the ground. Where did it go?
Right. So,
where did it go? It all turned to dust.
But, clarify for me again. The planes that we actually filmed and saw going into the building, that really happened.
Sure.
But that wasn't enough to take down the building.
No. Not in my opinion, because jet fuel is like kerosene. It doesn't burn hot. How would it burn hot enough? Those fires, the smoke was getting darker and darker, which means the fires were cooling.
You know why it does sound crazy to people? Think about what you say. You would have to get a bunch of crazy terrorists to drive their planes in, and at the same time...
Not necessarily. Because since the mid-'80s, we've been able to control 757s like a video. They can fly them without pilots.
You think that there wasn't even terrorists on those planes?
No, they could have been on there, sure. But who knows who was directing the
mastermind? Could have been the Illuminati.
So what about going after Osama bin Laden and bringing him down? Did he have anything to do with it?
Bin Laden initially denied anything. He said he wasn't mad that it happened, but he said he didn't have nothing to do with it. And, well, let's look at the government's conspiracy theory on 9/11. Here's what they sold us. They said 19 Islamic radicals armed with box cutters defeated our multi-billion-dollar air defense system, all while conspiring with a bearded guy in a cave in Afghanistan.
Does sound pretty crazy. What about this conspiracy
Well, that's what
theory?
they sold us.
Right.
And that's what we accepted. And where did they get the box cutters from? I mean, how do they know they had box cutters? They all died.
What about this theory?
Where did this come from? The box cutters. Was that determined?
Mr. President, what about this one?
There must have been some Was there no communication with the plane? I mean, people were making phone calls and talking about...
No, you couldn't, because at that time cell phones were linear. They weren't horizontal. You couldn't call
No one could call from a plane.
You couldn't call from a plane.
But they have...
They can morph voices. I showed that on my show.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
What about this theory? Probably the most controversial of all. Adolf Hitler was actually a mutation through mating between a human and a shark. Where do we stand on that? Governor, Mr. President.
I hate to insult the sharks.
Right.
And that's... By the way, Howard, I got to tell you what I did this spring in Mexico.
You're done with all these conspiracy theories?
Yes.
Theories, rather? They're all a bunch of shit, huh?
Yeah.
Even you won't buy into this.
No, you know what I got to do this spring? I went to a small lagoon 400 miles from my house, 100 miles off the road, went out with Mexican guides in a small boat.
You're out of your mind.
Wait.
You're going to be the next president.
And I physically touched gray whales in the wild. They come up to you.
Wow. Isn't that dangerous?
They come up. I didn't feel it was dangerous at all.
But can a whale, because of its size, accidentally tip over a boat?
Sure, but they're too intelligent. They're unbelievable, Howard. I stuck my hands in their mouth in the wild.
They're actually gentle, right? The whales.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a mother whale brought her calf up, she would actually get underneath and lift the calf up so we could touch it more.
Oh, wow.
I mean, what do you think of these guys that go and kill the whales for their blubber? And
I'd like to tell you what I think of them.
What do you think about people who club baby seals?
I'd like to club them.
Right. Oh, I can't wait till we win.
You know, no, but Howard,
we're going to start clubbing people.
Oh,
Howard,
fuck yeah, we are.
Howard, see, if you,
and
we got to get closer. You got to come visit me in Mexico.
I know. We really do have to have a confab. Are we going to legalize marijuana? I hope.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you know I don't smoke.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we need to make the money. It creates jobs. It creates everything. It helps the economy.
What a great! You know what? We're just going to win on that issue alone. We're going to create so many jobs with pot.
Yeah.
And let's legalize every drug.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm behind that.
But I don't want to put them like in 7-Eleven stores. You have to go to the proper place.
Absolutely, liquor store.
Well, if it's like heroin and things like that, I think you should have to go to like a medical clinic.
Okay, fine.
Because that way you at least get the addict in there and you can attempt to cure the addict.
Bro, I'm with you.
You know, the war on drugs is the most miserable failure that's ever been cost us.
Are we legalizing prostitution? I'm for that too.
Sure.
Why not?
The only reason prostitution's illegal is because of the money.
Right. I don't go to prostitutes, but I'll legalize it.
No, Howard, let me read you something in the back of my book here that'll...
You know, my father never read to me. I feel like you're a father figure to me. The fact that you're reading to me.
Would you read to him every night when you're president?
Sure. Would you come over to the vice president's place and read to me?
Listen to this for a moment,
By the way,
Howard.
can I just say something?
Yeah.
If I come visit you in Mexico, we're going to watch American TV.
Sure.
Good. Thank you.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Listen to this now.
Go ahead.
There's absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world.
Of course there isn't.
No, listen. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, 4th in labor force, and 4th in exports. Now, we lead the world in only 3 categories. You know what they are?
Go ahead. Porn?
Nope. Number of incarcerated citizens per capita.
Okay.
Wow.
We have more people, and we're supposed to be home of the brave, land of the free.
Right. Go ahead.
We have more people in prison. The number of adults who believe angels are real. And finally, defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies.
Wow.
Can I say something? I think we're going to win. You're on fucking fire. You have never been this focused. This is just like right before you ran for governor of Minnesota. You're on fire, my friend.
I like the platform that's coming together.
I'm going to be the vice president of the United States.
Wow.
Well, you got to win. We got to win.
How are we going to get over the Jewish thing?
Just don't tell.
Shh. I really only have.
You know, why is religion even part of it?
Who knows? But you heard these creeps on the street?
That has nothing to do with any... Yeah, well, those are creeps on the street that don't even vote.
I'm not getting another nose job. I'm sorry, Governor.
You don't have to. You had one?
I'm going to be... Well, I had just a little bit. I couldn't breathe too good. That was what it was about. Come on, Robin.
And you know what else, Howard? Yeah. I don't even want you to cut your hair.
I'm not cutting my hair, and neither should you.
And neither should you.
You know, George Washington had a beautiful hair.
Well, actually, whenever I run, I shave my head.
Oh, is that right?
Why?
Yeah.
Why are we doing that? Too psychological?
It just gets me in a more warrior attitude.
Intimidate people. You know what movie you should be in? Those Sylvester Stallone movies where he...
The Expendables?
No? You wouldn't do it?
No, you know why? They've never asked me, but I don't think I would do it anyway because I find it rather humorous when 65 and 70-year-old guys are doing action films. Come on. We got The Rock. We got Dwayne Johnson. There's a new generation of action
friends with The Rock?
stars.
Are you friends with
I respect him very much because I used to wrestle his father, Rocky Johnson.
Oh,
is that right?
Yeah, and he is whenever he comes to Minnesota for any publicity thing, he always takes time and said, "Say hello to the governor for me."
You miss wrestling at all on any level?
You miss the crowds.
Yeah,
you know, and that's part.
Fun.
But I've been out of it now, Howard. Believe it or not, for 23 years, so it's a vague memory. You know, I left in 1990.
You got out of it pretty well intact. I mean, a lot of guys
fairly well. I got a new hip.
Yeah, huh?
You know, I had
does it feel any different than having your old hip?
Well, I had the new technique at the time. It's called hip resurfacing. They don't cut the femur bone. They cut you, they dislocate it, they clean up the ball and socket, cover you with carbon titanium steel, and put you back together.
No pain?
I didn't even use painkiller.
Are you able to do everything pretty much that you want to do?
Well, put it this way: I do 7 miles every morning on the elliptic machine.
Right.
And I do my record for 6 miles is 50 minutes 59 seconds, which is an 8:35 mile on an elliptic machine for 6.
What do you bench?
I haven't lifted weights for 4 months now. I stopped. I don't lift heavy anymore.
Me neither. I bench 95.
That makes you get bigger, and I don't want to get bigger, so I do 20 reps and lighter weights now when I lift weights. I'll start weights coming up because golf ended.
I don't want to brag. I do 10 reps at 95 pounds.
That's pretty good, Howard.
Yeah.
And I used to do, let's see, in my prime.
Yeah, what was the most you ever benched?
The most I ever benched was 440.
Oh.
Wow. 440. Good God.
Well, that ain't. There's guys that do 500-600.
Oh, my God.
For reps, I would tell you, like you did 10 reps at 95.
Yeah.
My best 10 reps, I think, was 315 for 10.
What, did you juice?
A little bit at one time.
Steroids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I
can't lift that much.
No. I took testosterone.
Oh, yeah?
Which is a male hormone. Which your body already has. You just give yourself an overabundance of it.
Yeah, because, I mean, you jacked out of your skull.
Well, yeah.
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 I take estrogen.
You know
that's
what's
why I'm only
interesting?
benching 95.
Wait, here's an interesting thing. You know this whole steroids and baseball stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been there 20, 30 years. Why did the federal government in the early 90s come after pro wrestling? They indicted Vince McMahon and going to put him in jail.
Why?
For steroid use.
Right.
When wrestling's a show.
Yes.
So why?
Because I don't know. Why aren't they indicting Bud Selig like they did Vince McMahon? It's a double standard.
That's what I'm saying.
Double standard.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Yep.
A-Rod, how come they didn't go after him when he was at the height of his powers? Isn't it just like the Yankees just don't want to pay him the rest of his salary? See, I'm starting to think like you.
Yeah.
Huh?
There you go.
Where's the book
there's
publisher?
an old thing. There's an old thing, if you remember, from All the President's Men, when Deep Throat, follow the money, Howard.
Right.
That'll anything in government, follow the money.
Well, you know, we are going to be such a team. Have you given any thought to our cabinet?
Not yet.
No.
But
I got our chief of staff though, because I'll use the same one I had as governor, and he's already agreed that he'll come.
Secretary of State. Who are we looking at?
I don't know.
Let me throw some water on this.
Hey.
For a moment.
We got it, Howard.
Don't piss on our parade.
Howard, you got to be. We have to concentrate on winning. When we win, then we'll worry about that other shit.
Exactly.
No. You have to worry. You know, here you talk about what you think is the Illuminati and all of this other stuff. How are they going to let you guys run government?
Because we're not in any party.
Well, how can they stop us?
Right. What are they going to do?
If we win,
I got the media. I control the media.
You're telling me. You think
shut up, Robin. You're ruining the fun here. I'm all charged up.
So what you're saying, Robin, is this time they'll kill both of us?
Yes.
Oh, I'm out. Can you guarantee my safety? Ignore Robin. What is it, Dan? What, do you want to piss on our parade, too?
Well, not to throw water on you like Robin did, but what I got to ask, and good morning, Governor,
Hi.
Your Grace. What I have to ask is the spoiler effect. What is going to happen when you split the liberal vote? Because you're going to draw more of the liberals away.
What are we going to do about that?
Good.
Yeah, we like that.
Well, see, here's what you.
Pace's wet dream.
That's nonsense. Because when I ran in Minnesota, I split their vote there because I'm fiscally conservative, which makes you a Republican on the fiscal side.
Yeah, dude. By the way, we're fiscally conservative.
That's right. Yeah. We believe in less government. We believe in less government intervention.
Right. What parts of the government are we cutting?
The Department of Education.
Out the window.
Out the window. You don't need it. Well, and I'll tell you why. The states can handle it.
Right.
What do you need a federal Department of Education for?
Yeah.
And if the states don't keep up, that's their fault.
Right.
If it's up to the states. See, I'm a great believer in turning over a lot of power. Let the states govern themselves.
What about Puerto Rico? What do we do with that?
Puerto Rico? Yeah. I don't know. Hadn't thought about it.
Me neither.
Nobody ever brought it up to me for a while. But, you know, I mean, for all those people out there that, you know, how could we do any worse than what you got in there right now?
You got shit now. Give us a shot.
Shit right now.
That's our campaign slogan. You got shit now, so why not take us?
And not only that, at least you'll know Howard and I aren't owned by anybody.
That's right.
Where are you going to raise funds?
Although I'm for sale.
Hold it.
Right there. All Howard Stern would have to do is say to every listener in his
$100.
Not even that, 10.
10?
send us $10 and let's see how much money we'd get.
Right.
All right,
Just send us $10. We're done.
He's thought about it all. I just want to make sure everything's
and that
covered.
way, like when I ran for governor of Minnesota, I took no PAC money, no special interest money, and I never met with a lobbyist for 4 years. I banned them. Because why?
Yeah.
All I did was accept $50 donations from citizens.
Exactly.
That don't buy you much influence.
Hansy, do you support this ticket?
I have a little reservation. I kind of believe there's a conspiracy with you two. See, I believe there's an Illuminati, but I believe there's a good side and there's an evil side, and I already believe that you guys are protected. Nothing's going to happen to you guys. You guys are the leaders of your own secret society. You see,
exactly.
Well, if that's true, where the hell are they been? I haven't seen any society around me. Nobody follows me around.
By the way, I know Hansy. He looks like if I took you, hit you in the head with the bat 900 times, that's what Hansy looks like. Just imagine that.
All right.
All right, Hansy, thank you for the call.
Yo, hold on.
What?
Oh, there he is. There's Hansy.
I'll talk to you afterwards, so put him back on hold.
All right, I'll talk to you after the governor leaves.
Okay.
He's not going to put up with your bullshit. This guy's out of his mind. Listen, Governor, we could talk all day. Yeah. I love that we're running. I love that we're going to...
Well, you know, Howard, I gave you my phone number and you never called.
Well, listen, what are you, a chick? You're nagging me.
We got to talk.
We do have to talk.
Yep.
You know what it is? I'm having a hard time deciding. Jesse Ventura's book, They Killed Our President, 63 Reasons to Believe There Was a Conspiracy to Assassinate JFK, is in stores now. Consider yourself lucky to have this book in the stores. A lot of people are trying to prevent this book from actually seeing the light of day.
Yeah.
Future President Jesse Ventura will be signing copies of his book at the Bookends in Ridgewood, New Jersey. Doesn't that song bring a chill to you? Huh? Are we going to have a party?
It makes my wife cringe.
Oh, she's got to calm down.
She just cringes because I always sing it to her when I get it in my head. She cringes from it. But I will, Howard, here's one thing we will do.
Go ahead.
Just like when I won governor, you have an inauguration ball.
Absolutely.
Well, they had you put black ties on and you listen to Glenn Miller.
Right.
This is the shirt I wore to my inauguration.
The Hendrix shirt.
Yep, and we had rock and roll.
Thank you.
We had Kid Johnny Lang. We had Warren Zevon.
Wow.
Do you know who wanted to come? I spoke to them on the phone. They apologized 3 times because they were pre-booked but wanted to be there.
Who?
Steven Tyler and Aerosmith.
Wow.
They all wanted to come. So if we win,
it makes sense.
Our inauguration will be rock and roll.
We
baby.
are a rock and roll generation.
That's right.
Well, how come no one plays rock and roll at these things?
Because it's
they become their parents.
So do you think you guys can get into the debates?
Sure.
Well, there would have to be a demand for it because you can't win without debating. Just in case in point, when I ran for governor of Minnesota at the primary, I was polling 10%. I was allowed in the debates, and 7 weeks later, I won the election with 37.
You know, when I ran for governor, I was polling 21% when I dropped out.
Huge.
And I was just at the beginning.
Yep.
All right.
That's huge.
That's what I'm saying. We could take this thing.
Let's do it.
President Jesse Ventura and Vice President Howard Stern.
It's got a ring to it. Now I'm thinking about it. I should probably be the president and let Jesse Ventura be the vice president. No, you do the heavy thinking.
You could 4 years later or 8 years later.
Yeah, when I'm done, you can have it.
Yeah.
I'll do 4 and you do the next 4.
No. You do 8. I'm fine with that.
Oh.
No.
I only do 4. I only did 4 as governor and 4 as mayor.
Do whatever you want. You got no problem from me.
All right.
Just leave me alone. For additional signings, go to Facebook.com/official Jesse Ventura. The book is called They Killed Our President, 63 Reasons to Believe There Was a Conspiracy to Assassinate JFK. It's in stores now, and that's that. And you got to read this. Maybe you'll learn something.
Well, I have one final question.
Sure.
Because...
About the candidacy?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Every time a president is elected, I imagine that there's some meeting that goes on.
Oh, yeah. Let me answer this. See, there are presidents, and there are vice presidents, and there are... when I was a little kid, my father asked me this. Did you ever hear this tape? I'm in a recording studio with my dad, and he asked me... My father would ask me political questions. I was like 6. And I didn't know what I was saying. Then he told me I was a moron because I didn't...
Howard, I'd like to ask you a question. How do you feel about religious services and...
That's not the one. Wait, give him the good one.
Let me ask you another question. Now, Howard, I don't want any foolish answers from you, otherwise don't answer.
Right.
President Kennedy now is going around the country asking the people to vote for Democrats. He wants more Democrats in the House of Representatives and the United States Senate. Do you think that the president is doing a wise thing in going around the country asking the voters to support him by electing Democrats? First, we will hear from Howard.
Yes, I do, because if we didn't, let's say, have Democrats, there'd be presidents, vice presidents, and where would the Democrats come in?
What you missed here, the point that I was trying to make is the reason that the president of the United States is asking.
So I've been preparing my whole life for this. Don't even worry about me in the debate. See how I answer.
Okay.
All right. You got nothing.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Again, going back to this theory that somebody else runs the country.
Yes.
Not the president, not Congress.
Well, no. You're absolutely wrong. I'm going to handle this one, Governor.
Okay.
No, you're absolutely wrong about that. Yes, it's true that there is big business, and there's a theory that big business runs this country, not the president, and that you could certainly make that argument. But under a Ventura Stern administration, you will see we answer to no one.
You're not taking that meeting.
We are taking the government back to the people. We are taking it away from the corporations.
Do whatever you want to do.
That's right.
You're not going to kowtow.
We will not
some
kowtow.
Power.
And we won't
and
have
nor will
to.
we bow to people.
We won't have to because we won't accept their bribes.
That's right.
All right.
If you don't accept their money, like I said, when I won governor,
not even oil money.
The first thing that I told my staff was that no lobbyists. I said they didn't elect me, and so I never met with a lobbyist in 4 years. They were panicked.
All right.
You know. What do you need to meet with a lobbyist for?
Fair enough.
All they're there to do is to bribe you, and I'm not bribable.
I'm not hearing anything I'm against.
All right.
I'm for you.
I just wanted to make sure because it seems to me that some chilling things are told to people as soon as they get into office, and their whole agenda changes.
I guess Howard and I will have to find that out when and if we win.
No, you'll find that out, and I'll just be along for the ride.
Well, you'll be sitting in there with me.
You're goddamn right I will be. But I'm not a Camp David.
The United States should remain in the United Nations as a member of the United Nations. Howard?
Yes, I really do.
Is there any special reason why you feel that they should?
Well, there should be peace in all the countries, and we wouldn't want any war. Because we don't want the Japs anymore.
I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
You might have to say that to him every once in a while.
Yeah, you better learn from my dad. What a guy. Listen, speaking about what a guy, you're the man. You really are. You're fantastic.
Well, thanks, Howard.
And I'm honored that you want me to be your vice president.
Well, like I said, you have the capability of what I need to accomplish it the way I want to do it and not be indebted
I understand
to
my
special interest and all that crap.
Right.
Plus, you have the mechanism here. We could get our message.
I'm heard around the world.
Yeah, and we could get our message out. The government can't take you off the air like they did me.
Right.
Because you don't have to follow to the FCC.
Thank you.
And
we're going to do it. That's it.
It's perfect.
That's all.
It's perfect.
Well, I got a lot, Robin. I'm going to meet with you about this.
Lots of questions.
Because this one, I know you do. A lot of people do. Well, fuck them. All right. Sometimes you just got to throw all caution into the wind. All right.
What is your foreign policy aside from we're not policing the world anymore?
Oh, come on. Stop it already.
Well, I would also
You don't have
this.
to answer.
No, I'll answer.
Right.
We're going to cut out all foreign aid.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Because this country's so far in debt, how can we give anyone else money?
We're going to eliminate all of that.
All of that's gone.
Oh, yes.
All of that's gone.
Right.
We're going to, because foreign aid, it's simplified. It's like you're losing your home, you're behind on your car payments, but
we're going to give this guy some money.
But your cousin Bob calls and wants to borrow $500 from you.
Tell him no.
You tell him no.
Thank you.
We don't have the money.
Good. Let somebody else
pony up. We got to pay our bills. Let somebody else do it.
Can't fucking wait to get this thing going, man.
No foreign aid. No more wars.
No more wars. We'll just drop a fucking nuclear weapon on your ass.
Unless we're directly attacked. We will defend ourselves.
Feel that the way we have been conducting foreign policy up until now is the reason we haven't been attacked.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Yeah, we don't believe that.
In fact, what we're doing would inspire more attacks against us because we're waging war in these other countries. We have, military bases in 148 different countries?
They're coming out?
For what?
Listen.
For what?
Governor, listen to me. You don't have to answer our questions. I got to go to commercial.
NATO?
I got to go to commercial. NATO. We don't even acknowledge it. All right. Listen to me. And you go to the YMCA with those Illuminatis. All right. And thank you.
Thank you, Howard. Yes. Always a pleasure.
A pleasure. And we will be back right after these words.
Mr. Governor?
Yeah.
I know you mentioned Howard's the perfect running mate because of his lack of special interest ties and, you know, some of the other ways you can get around. He can still broadcast. But as a person, what about Howard's character appeals to you as a running mate?
Because I think Howard's an honest person. And I think that's extremely important. I believe I can look Howard in the eye, and when Howard says something to me, he's telling me the truth. And that's hugely important, and I hope that would never change.
Now, you guys joked around a lot about the possibility of a Ventura-Stern ticket.
Yeah.
But what do you think, if you had to, you know, put it in a numerical odds?
Oh, the odds are certainly high that we, you know, because the thing we truly have to overcome is the seriousness if we did do it. You have to show the people you're dead serious about it. But I know what that's like already, coming from the world of pro wrestling and being a governor and a mayor, is that, you know, the minute you start seriously talking issues, and I'm being serious now, and doing those things, you'll find you can win the public over. And I believe the public really is striving for honesty today in their elected officials, which they don't have. One of the things that concerns me is the fact that I believe in today's world, to be the president, you have to be a great liar. And I'm not that. You know, that would be difficult for me to stand on national TV and lie to the entire country about something. And I would hope and believe that it would never happen, that I'd always tell the truth. And let the chips fall where they may. And, you know, Howard provides for me the mechanism that I would need to do this, and do it in the style that I want to do it, of not prostituting myself for the money. And that's important to me, is to not be caught up in all that money-making garbage that where people with money own the president and you owe them favors. The great thing about what we would accomplish if we did do this was we would owe no one, because we would only take money from everyday citizens and we would represent them rather than special interests and big corporations, like Howard said.
Well, here's to 2 years from now, you guys have truly shaken things up.
Hopefully. We'll see what happens. The only thing I'll finish with, it's all up to Howard, you know, because I can't do it without him. And if he won't do it, then I won't do it, because I'm not going to just bark up the tree and fall victim like every other politician out there and become one of them. That's what I don't want to become, and I won't become that.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Governor.
Appreciate it. Always fun.
Governor, I'd like to introduce you to your Secret Service.
What's wrong with cancer?
You know what pisses me off more than anything? Scott DePace has already gone on record as saying he's not going to vote for us.
He hasn't even heard what you had to say.
You're such a fuck. You know that? I'm done with you.
Oh.
I mean, really.
The governor's saneness is suspect, as far as I'm concerned.
The governor what?
Huh? The governor's saneness is suspect.
Saneness?
First of all, the word is sanity, Mr. High IQ.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
The governor's saneness. That rhymes with anus. I can't vote for him. The governor's saneness is in question.
Maybe you shouldn't be able to vote.
I think if you use the word saneness, I say you can't vote.
Yeah, they used to put tests in like that, and you would have failed, Scott.
You know what, Scott? I wouldn't even care what your politics is. Just because you're my friend, I would vote for you. And for you not to vote for me is ridiculous.
I'd like to vote for you, just not him.
Well, we go together.
Sorry, can't do it then.
What are you doing over there?
I'm doing this. You don't like it?
No.
Anybody else like this? Does anybody find this distracting? All right, I'll stop.
Thank you. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, right?
I could live in here. This is gorgeous.
People get breakfast now every...
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And look, we have a little snack pack. It's like a real show.
Yeah, right?
What is this? Oh, Wi-Fi information? Wow. Things are pretty amazing.
Not bad, huh?
Nice. Oh, look at this.
Wait till you see the bathroom.
Are you kidding?
Come here,
They
you gotta
fixed the
see the bathroom. You gotta see the bathroom. Is that Robin?
This is Robin. Yes.
Yes, bathroom.
Oh my goodness. This used to be like a storage closet. And you didn't find anything in here but
Pretty cool.
crap and the tickle chair. Beautiful. Hello.
Good to see you.
Good to see you here.
I have to show you something.
Oh yeah?
Come on in. So you see it looks so nice, right?
Hello, how are you? Hi.
So good to see you.
It's good to see you.
How you doing?
I'm good.
We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Please. Please go in.
Oh my goodness.
There's rose petals for Robin. Handpicked by the interns.
Oh my goodness. This is hysterical. It's smaller than I remember it. Good morning, good morning.
So good to see you.
It's good to be back.
There she is. How you doing, Robin?
I'm good, I'm good.
You look great.
Thank you.
awesome.
Hey,
Welcome back.
Steve.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. It's good to see everyone. Hey!
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. Pretty good.
Yeah.
You look good. Awesome.
Thank you.
You're my favorite.
Robin. Hey.
Hey!
Fantastic.
Well, thank you. Is Richard back there?
I don't know. I haven't seen him yet.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. It's good to see you.
It's great to see you.
Hey, I know. I'm holding up the work here.
Partying. You look great.
How are you?
Look at you. Are you prepared for today?
No.
No.
Oh, no.
Lisa.
See you. It's good to see you. Thank you for all your help.
Good to have you here.
Yes, I thought I'd come and drop by, see how
Why
things
not?
are done.
See how it's going.
Check up on everybody, make sure everybody's working.
I feel at this point you're bored here. Like you want to. You're ready to put in 5 minutes.
The place is beautiful.
Doesn't it
now
look
I've
good?
seen it, I can go back home.
Yeah, right. You didn't miss that much. It is a great day, Lisa, that Robin has returned. Triumphant.
Thank you.
Looks fantastic.
You do. Better than me, and I wasn't even sick.
Oh, please.
Let me stick in the head. All right. Let's get to enough frivolity.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in over a year.
17 months.
For the first time in 17 months. Robin Quivers is in the studio with her triumphant music. And Gary is playing trumpet in your honor. Thank you, Gary. Look at his lips and teeth struggling with that instrument. It's a miracle any sound comes out of that trumpet. Come on. For Robin, do it right.
Hit one note, please.
One note right.
That's it.
There was one note.
Thank you.
You know, Robin, we said the other day, when Robin returns one day, we will welcome her with rose petals on the floor.
That's true. I thought you were joking.
And there they are. Did you walk on them?
I walked through them. Thank goodness they left me a path. They are undisturbed.
It is. It's a nice return.
It's pretty amazing. I was brushing my teeth this morning and thinking about going back on the air for the first time after surgery and how incredibly difficult that was.
Yes.
And today, not feeling anything at all. It's just a normal day. You can get up and brush your teeth and throw on your clothes and run out the door.
And I was thinking of a couple of things about your return. First of all, it's so great to have you physically here because I got so sick of just staring at Benji's boobs. Now I can look at yours. It was the only pair we had in here. And quite a pair his are.
But it's nice to have a little diversity, too, in the office. I mean, our entire office is just filled with fat white guys, which is depressing.
Yes, we do need some diversity in here. How did that happen?
But never get sick again.
I plan not to.
I could never be without you again. And your beautiful face, your smile.
What, are you trying to make me cry?
Your enormous titties.
Oh, thank you for the comic relief.
I brought you back.
Okay.
That's right.
Yes.
No, seriously, I've been praying for this day, and I'm really happy that you are here, and it makes me very, very happy.
I had a feeling you thought this day would never come.
I really, you know what? Honestly, I did not think this day would come. I did not know. I was very, very depressed over your illness. I wasn't sure what the outcome was going to be. There was a time I really did think I was going to lose you permanently. And I'll tell you what, this is a pretty remarkable day that you are here triumphant and cured. I mean, I never would have predicted this, honestly. And I do like your new hairdo. Now, you sent me a picture of it. Mm-hmm. I liked it in the picture, but I like it better in person.
Yeah, a picture. I'm not photogenic. Pictures don't do me justice, especially when you're holding that iPhone.
Yeah, that was the iPhone. Was the way, you doing your self-portrait is not the way to do it. But like I said, I have been praying for this day, and the day is here. And it's so nice to have you here, and you can see our staff fuck up in person rather than do it over a little monitor.
It's going to be so much fun. You know, I could only see what the camera was pointing to for all this time. Now I can choose what I want to look at.
You know, I was thinking about it. You've only seen Richard drink beer out of his asshole on a camera.
That's true.
And if you want to see that in person, I'm going to make that happen for you today if you want.
I would like to see that live and in person.
Yeah.
I don't really believe it happens.
How much fatter does JD look in person?
JD actually...
He looked thinner to you.
Yeah, the studio looks small. All the people look bigger.
People look bigger. JD has actually gained the exact amount of weight that your tumor weighed.
Oh.
Yes, that they removed. So, in your honor.
Well, he was being very sympathetic.
Out of all the staffers, who are you most unexcited to see? Because I would think Benji, no?
That was the first name that popped into my head.
Benji, there you go, Benji, you win again.
I never even thought about seeing Benji, and then there he was.
Do you want to say something to Robin?
I'm very happy for you.
Love you, Benji.
That's right. Well, anyway, there it is. Robin is back. JD had a date last night with my wife. My wife looked beautiful as she left me sitting there working on my computer, doing stuff for our show.
So she was all glammed up?
Glammed up. JD picked her up at in the lobby of my building.
Ah.
And off they went to...
So it was like a real date.
It was like a real date. And JD... Beth said she had a great time with JD, that he was a lot of fun.
I feel bad for you.
There they are. There they are on the red carpet.
Let me see. Gorgeous.
Yeah, and they're holding hands. Yes, and her arm is through his...
together. What do you think? Fantastic.
JD actually looks handsome.
Who are you wearing?
Calvin Klein, courtesy of Macy's in New York City, Herald Square.
How's he doing? How do you think he looks?
I think he looks fabulous. When he showed up at my door, I said, JD, you look great. And then we walked about 10 feet, and I said, how do I look?
He never
Yeah, Beth told me that.
the compliment?
Beth told me that whole story. That, she walked down the lobby, and Beth had, got her hair done. She had her makeup. She had this gorgeous dress on. And she goes, JD, you look fantastic. Your suit, and you look handsome, and you look great. He goes, oh, thank you.
And that was it.
Well, that was it. And then she goes, oh, by the way, what about me? He goes, oh, that's a given. They look good.
What?
Yeah. Hey, it's unbelievable.
So sad. I'm glad he shaved.
Yeah. Yeah. She said she had a good time with you. How was the movie, by the way?
It's very good. Lives up to the hype.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's the George Clooney.
Sandra Bullock is awesome in it.
Wow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you loved it.
Yeah. It's the 3D. Oh my God!
Oh, is it 3D? I didn't realize. I thought it was like an independent type film. This is a big budget film.
Well, you think they can't shoot 3D independently?
No, they don't have money for that. No, I thought it was like a small art film or something.
No, I mean it's small in the fact that it's like you only see basically 2 people throughout the whole movie. But yeah, I mean
they're stranded in space. Don't give away the story. I don't want to know.
That's basically the situation.
I like that premise. Any Spider-Man or Batman in it?
No.
Not even Iron Man.
Who saved them then? Thor?
Yeah.
How do you know they get saved?
Was Loki in it?
No. There's no Marvel characters. No Avengers.
No Avengers whatsoever.
No, sorry.
Why would anyone go see that? Well, I guess you had a good time.
Yes.
And your beloved, what is it, Reds? They lost.
It was all your fault.
well, they were losing 3-0 at the end of the movie, but I looked, and then I left, and I came here and I watched the rest of it, and the Pirates continued to score while the Reds couldn't hit shit.
You know what's so annoying about your date last night?
Oh no!
Like 5 people came up to Beth and told her how good I looked, and what did I have surgery? That's right. Pretty fucking pathetic. Yeah. But it was a big date.
But I even like that move while I'm watching him on camera, and Lisa starts talking to Beth, and he just gets bored and looks off into space.
Well, I just know it's not like for me. I'm not really comfortable with that sort of stuff, really.
Beth told me she thought JD had popcorn in his mouth during the movie because she couldn't understand the thing he was saying. Just like
exactly what did she enjoy about it?
I don't like seeing these impressions in person.
No, she said you're a good conversationalist. So what did you, after the movie, she goes, JD, what did you think of the movie? He went,
space. She sat next to Dan Rather through the movie.
Thank God she had someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Who sat next to Dan Rather?
Beth.
No kidding.
Yeah.
She had you on one side and Dan Rather.
Yeah, I had her sit next to Dan Rather because I didn't know. I didn't want.
You didn't want to talk to Dan Rather.
I didn't want to know. I didn't know what to say to him.
Oh, Mr. Rather.
I mean, he's a good guy.
I'm JD.
Said he loves Howard.
Hey, you're a real good guy. Oh yeah, no kidding. Dan Rather was there.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty
Regis. Cool. The best part. Well, it's not the best part. It was awesome. Was leaving your building. Regis was coming into the building. It was one of the awesomest things I've seen.
Oh,
because I love Regis. Sorry.
Okay.
It's one of the most awesomest things. I'm sorry. What'd you say to Regis? Anything?
I didn't say anything. I just walked.
Excuse me, phone. Oh, yeah, Regis. He's the life of the party.
Oh, yeah.
Was he like he's very up all the time?
Well, we were walking out, and he was walking in, and then he somehow he ended up showing up at the movie, but I didn't,
He followed
hear.
Who is that young man?
All right. So Beth was sitting. Did Beth and Dan Rather talk at all?
Yeah, Beth started talking. She said she was talking about the movie a little bit.
Yeah. She's very, very social.
Now, what did you two talk about?
Just talked about whatever, like movies and stuff. I don't know. I don't remember.
She told me she talked about your career and what you were going to do with your future. She told me you were telling her how you want to be a director and you want to direct film.
Yes.
Which
how lazy I am at doing it.
Well, I feel.
Did you tell her that?
I feel you were coming on to my wife a little bit because when you give that director rap, girls start to see.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you going to
He's a director.
Would you like to act, my dear? Could you lift that skirt up a little? Let me see. I'm going to see you nude. Screen test.
Did you tell her you were working on a script?
Well, I mean, she asked if I was writing anything. I said no.
Not right now. He's on hiatus.
I've been on hiatus for the past 15 years.
I've been in the editing room.
Do you know if you can still write? You haven't done it.
I don't know, actually. I don't know if I know the proper, ways of writing things anymore.
Beth told me Dan Rather said to her, I think it's really sweet that you took an autistic kid to the movie. And she was like, oh, no, this is JD.
What organization is he with?
I'm autistic. I'm a director. I really think I'm stupid. Just because I bang my head in a wall with a football helmet on. I'm glad you're not on news anymore.
Fuck you. You look good when you shave. Why do you let that?
I don't know. I just get like other things. I get lazy. I don't know.
So how far did you get with Beth? I saw you holding hands with her.
that was it. Maybe my arm around her waist. That was about it.
Is there any chance 9 months from now I'm going to wake up with a son in my house who's unintelligible and great at spelling and has a spoon collection?
He wears glasses.
You know, stranger things have happened.
And the kid won't be in his spoon collection because I'm not into a spoon collection.
I got you a baby spoon.
I'm not into spoons.
Well, I'm not.
You're not?
The baby will have a short-lived spoon collection.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's your spoon song? I love that one.
I don't know.
They took it down, huh? I love that one.
I'm sure they'll put it up.
No, they took it down. Fuckers.
Didn't it feel good to get all dressed up and have a beautiful woman with you?
Well, okay. I'm not into being dressed up. It was nice getting the compliments and stuff finally for once. You know, I've been told I look like shit. But, you know, then there was still a couple of that.
You know what JD told me? He was on the red carpet with Beth. and that it's unbelievable. And the paparazzi are taking pictures of him and Beth. They start booing JD. And I go, why would they boo you? Because they didn't want him in the picture. Which is so rude. Like,
that's so wrong.
No, I knew. Listen, I know that she's the star. You know, the pictures. People know who she is, and they don't know who I am. Like, after the pictures got taken, I had a couple of people have to ask me who I am. So I was like, you know, I tried to think of a fake name, but
just a moment ago, he finished the sentence with gobbledygook that I had never heard.
I was asking who I am. I don't blame him.
Things haven't changed much, Robin, have they?
Beth got home. She tore my clothes off. She fucked me like crazy and said, "If never ever leave me alone with JD."
Hey, come on.
Hey, maybe that's a good reason to send her out with him again.
You're welcome.
Absolutely.
Glad to do a bro a solid.
Yes. In fact, everyone thought JD was a comedian last night. He went on the red carpet. They said, "What are you wearing, JD?" He goes, "Macy's." And they thought he was a scream. He was a huge hit. Meanwhile, you look good in your suit.
You did.
You
Thank
did.
you.
And Beth said she had a great time, so that's nice.
All that matters. I had a great time. Thank you.
There's the power couple.
Oh my God. Could that be a worse freeze frame on my mouth? Jesus.
You look good. I don't know why you had to hold hands with Beth. Did she insist?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to. I didn't insist that.
I didn't insist that.
Seems a little weird you holding hands with my wife, but
I don't know what to tell
She
you.
probably thought it would be funny.
yeah, well, let's hope.
Leading me along like a puppy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you look good.
But anyway, everyone should go see Gravity in 3D. Thank you. That's it.
Did you enjoy being with Beth?
Yeah, you know, she's easy to talk to and stuff.
Oh,
she's a good conversationalist.
Yeah.
Better than me.
You're kidding. Because I always think of you as a better conversationalist.
All right, okay.
Sometimes I doubt
Who
why I
could be
married
better
her.
than
Right.
you?
Wow. Yeah, Regis was knocking on my door, and he said, Beth is cheating on you. He was really concerned for me. I thought it was kind of sweet, honestly.
That's why he was following you.
Yeah, but it was a good time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and the movie sounds great. I got to go see it.
Yeah.
What time did you get home? Beth said she was home by 9.
Yeah. I was here by 9:30, 10 o'clock.
I tell you, I was asleep. I was just so beat yesterday. I was just fucking exhausted. I did some work for the show, and then I went right to sleep.
Oh.
That was it.
Yeah. I got a couple hours, in the afternoon, and I came back here.
Yeah, then I woke up, and I saw Beth this morning, and she told me all about the date. Why don't you wear your suit to work? The guy from Rolling Stone's here. He would have written that up.
Big news.
Big Robin article, huh?
Yes.
Any shot on the cover for Robin, or is that a touch? No? You didn't get the shot? Thanks, JD.
How JD?
I think Paul McCartney based me out.
Yes.
So, all the hype in your head, how did it match up to what actually went down?
The whole experience?
Yeah.
It went about as good as it didn't go bad. the worst case scenario didn't happen, so that's good.
Which was?
Which was just make a fucking complete idiot of myself and, fucking piss off celebrities or something. And I didn't really deal with any celebrities. So.
Did you picture yourself tripping on the red carpet? Just
oh, yeah.
sort of a clumsy moment?
Oh, yeah.
You went through, what are some of the other scenarios that could have possibly happened?
I don't know, just saying just the wrong thing to Beth or, just meeting someone and just, I don't know, just not going well.
Did you have a drink at all while you were?
No, completely sober.
Wow.
Robin has written a book called The Vegication of Robin, and she's out doing publicity. She will be at 4 o'clock. Howard 100 News presents The Vegication of Robin. This is where Robin will be speaking with our very own Lisa G. and John Lieberman and discussing her new book.
Yeah, they grilled me quite a bit yesterday about the book.
Right, so that'll air at 4. 5 o'clock, you got Dr. Harry Fish. 7 o'clock, Dealing Straight. Almost sounds like a real radio station.
It's
awesome.
Lots going on over there.
What can I tell you?
101.
Go figure. So I see your Rolling Stone reporters here. You got your beat yet on the article? Have you interviewed Robin yet, or you got it?
Yeah, I think we did 6 to 7 hours of interview.
Really?
Yeah.
What, are you writing a book?
He knows more about me than anyone at this point.
Well, look, I mean, that's some story she's got, right?
She definitely, and Robin's pretty good at talking.
Oh, please. Once she gets started, you can't get out of there. 7 hours.
There was one day he came to my house and, we were talking, and at a certain point, I was like, okay, what are we doing here? And he was like, well, maybe we ought to wrap it up. He says, usually by this time, most people are tired.
The woman has energy. I mean, even when she was going through chemo and radiation, I have to tell you. By the way, I'm talking to Brian from Rolling Stone. By the way, I still love Rolling Stone. What a great magazine.
Thank you.
Even though I saw Jan at a party this summer, and he blew me off.
Oh, he did?
He ignored me. And I had just had dinner with the guy, like a few weeks before
How does he do that? What did you do at dinner?
At dinner, we had a great conversation, and then, I don't know.
And that was it? He didn't want to talk to you anymore?
I saw him at a party. It was like he was standing 2 feet away from me, and I was like, hey, Jan. And he just said, okay. Must have offended him.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Have you ever actually talked to Jan?
Yes, I do talk to Jan. Yes.
Good for you. How long you been with Rolling Stone?
It's like almost 8 years now.
Can you make decent money, or is it like a side job?
Not like Howard Stern money, but
do they pay you a full-time salary?
They do. I'm on staff. Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Can you make a couple of hundred?
Not me, no.
No, but you get side projects and shit, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. You're in bad shape. Hope Robin fed you.
He wouldn't take anything. He's very good.
Really? No water, nothing?
He got some water.
Right.
Seltzer.
Seltzer. That's right.
Robin's big on seltzer.
For the seltzer.
Good for you, Robin. Smart. That way you get a good article. Give a guy free seltzer, and you'd be surprised. They appreciate it. It's a beautiful thing. Well, I look forward to reading the article.
Thanks.
You getting a lot of pussy being a Rolling Stone reporter? Boy, back in the day, you could get tons. I don't know about now.
Yeah, I don't even know if back in the day. I've never... I'm married.
Oh, yeah? Kids?
Yeah.
And the whole thing. Where you live, in Jersey?
No, East Village.
East Village? Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so bohemian. That's so Rolling Stone.
So Rolling Stone, yeah.
Yeah, we're raising the children in Manhattan.
We live in the village.
Yeah, Jan, we have an apartment in the city, too. Good. All right, it sounds like a good life. Oh, boy. I hope he writes a nice article about it.
I hope so, too.
Yeah, I hope so. Did you do the photo shoot for Rolling Stone yet?
No, that's today.
Oh. Well, are you doing too much? This is what I'm talking about. I knew it.
Here we go.
You know what my mother says?
I do one thing a day. Let me tell you, all this running around and carrying on, it's too much. And Robin had a serious illness. Who are you talking to? Talking to Howard. Who? Howard. Who? Howard! It's Howard on the phone. What was I saying? Look, not that anyone asked. But let me tell you, I do one thing a day. I'll go to the store, I'll do my shopping, and then I come home, I meditate, we eat our lunch, and I'll meditate again. And that's it. Your father and I, that's our routine. Your father will go to the track, he comes home, we do our lunch, and we do our ablutions, and we do our meditation. And when you see this Robin, she carries on with going here and there. I mean, it's her first day back in the studio. And she doesn't, and then she's going to go running to a Rolling Stone. It's too much.
Look, I'll sleep through the shoot, okay?
What was that, Robin?
I'll sleep through the shoot.
Well, listen, you're a big comedian, and listen, you're a big girl, but you can do what you want. But I'm telling you, you're doing too much. Now, where do you think all these cancers and things come from?
Where do they come from? Running around?
It comes from your stress and running and doing. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to Howard and Robin. Who? Howard. Howard? Oh. That was your father. Believe me, your father's the same way.
Same way how?
We don't do too much.
Ah.
And it's important to get your rest and to relax.
Well, you might have something, you two are very healthy.
I'm very healthy. Look, not so fast. I'm, after all, 85 years old,
Yes.
And I'll tell you something. I'm not setting myself up as the expert. Far be it from me. But you should get more rest. And you know I'm right.
Well, I've been resting for 17 months.
What is that? You're resting? Yeah. You think laying in bed from cancer is resting? That's not resting, Robin. That's very stressful.
Oh.
And let me tell you, I rest constantly.
And then you take another rest.
Huh? You're funny. I mean, look, do what you want. You want to make jokes? Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Okay? I'm not the one who got cancer.
That's true. That's
right.
true. I should be listening. You're right.
Sitting there with a grapefruit-sized tumor. I mean, you think that's what you're looking for, right? You think that's funny? That's a big yak. You're yakking it up. Who's yakking it up? Robin. Who? Robin. Robin! You're yakking it up. What is she laughing about? She's laughing from cancer. I mean, what is that? Robin's laughing about the cancer. Yes, she thinks it's funny. She doesn't get enough rest. What? She doesn't get rest, deep rest. What? She doesn't get deep rest. Oh.
Well, you know what? I have to go out and promote this book, and then I'm going to go back to resting. I will not do too much.
Howard?
She said she's got to promote a book.
She's going to promote a book?
Yes. That's what she just said.
Oh, good for her.
All right, Robin. There's your advice.
All right. I'm listening.
Here we are.
My dear, right back where we left off.
That's right. Hardly skipped a beat.
Exactly. It feels just like old times. So, Robin, I mean,
yes.
You can see everyone through your feed, which I know...
Well, I really couldn't see everyone. Like, I couldn't see anybody behind the camera, behind the scenes. Sometimes I'd know they were there. Mostly, I only saw the people who walked into the studio to be on air.
And I know the show provided you with, it's just some normalcy that you were able to do it every morning. So
yeah.
From that standpoint, you felt like life was continuing on
Absolutely. It was a fun thing to do every day.
But now that you're here, you see all the sights, you smell all the smells, unfortunately, but What was it like? What were some of the things that were jarring or that hit you upon walking back into the compound?
Well, first of all, you clean the place up. It didn't look like this when I left. So it was interesting to see, I had heard Howard talking about the redecorating and all the new art that's hung on the walls and all that stuff. So it was interesting to see what everything looked like. And then it was interesting to just have a personal moment with everybody on the staff.
Right. As far as some of the visual and sensory things, what did you miss the most about actually sitting in your booth live? Like, what was the one thing that was really lacking when you were doing the show over at ISDN?
The thing that I missed most was actually being able to greet the guests after they had done the show, and I would always come into the studio and say hello, and that was missing. I especially felt it when Bryan Cranston was here, because I'm a huge Breaking Bad fan, and I'll never really get to meet him, maybe because he may never do the show again, but there he was. And a lot of old friends who were coming in and out all the time that I couldn't say hello to.
Right, so those candid behind-the-scenes moments that there's almost like perks of the job to be able, you get to interview them, but then afterwards to be able to sort of rub elbows and
or thank them,
right,
and say, thank you for coming in, that sort of thing.
Well, you certainly came back with a bang, because David Arquette, I'm sure that was a wonderful...
a reunion.
Yeah, a wonderful greeting. I was watching from afar with extreme
Were
jealousy.
You jealous?
I was jealous, and I was making sure he didn't take any liberties with you on your first day back.
He was a good boy. He has a girlfriend now.
I like David a lot, but I have to admit my fists were clenched. I was ready just in case. Well, anyway, I'm so happy you're back. And
thank you.
Here's to another great year up here.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Robin.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hi, I'm Scott the Engineer, and on Monday's wrap-up show, we got into a conversation about wiring in the studio. Howard was pulling wiring from under the console, and he kind of didn't like it. And then we talked about my orgasm tape. Now, people say that was fake, but hey, I'm known for realism. I never fake anything, especially orgasms.
Howard keeps bumping into cables that Scott says aren't there. And I'm missing something there, Gary. Are they there or are they not there?
They're there. They're there. There's cables underneath Howard's console. And so I hate to give Scott shit, but this was it was such a classic Scott conversation. I said, Scott, we probably 2 times in the last 2 months, I've had to have him do the rewiring down there. Hey, there's wires that are loose down there. So Howard and I were talking, and Howard's got 3 monitors in front of him. One of them is, Gary Page 1. One of them Howard plays his stuff off of. One of them is the monitor where he looks at calls that are being screened. Mm-hmm. So they all blacked out. I didn't see it, but Howard goes, the monitors just all went out. So I go at to Scott. I said, listen, Scott, there's a bunch of wires under the console, and Howard's monitor is blacked out. And he goes, well, that's impossible. Right? So I'm like, okay. And what I think he was saying is there may be wires there.
But that's not the cause of the monitors going out.
So I'm like, well, could you go in and take a look at it? So he goes in and looks at it, and then Howard kicks them again, and the monitors go out right in front of us. And Scott goes, oh, okay. So it was really a nuance, but I could tell what really pissed Howard off. Howard goes, Scott, you got to wrap these cables up. And so Scott, a little bit sarcastically said, yes, I need to wrap those cables up. And there was a little bit of sarcasm in his voice, and that irritated Howard.
Understandably.
Yes.
And so it went from impossible to possible, and then he tops it off by sarcastically responding to Howard, telling him to get it done.
Yeah, and he had a little bit of a smile on his face, which it was very funny. I mean, it's funny when it's not me.
Yeah. So Scott was like being a joke. Sometimes he's a jokester. Well, I don't know if he was joking, if you heard his orgasm clip today, but
he's going to come in and say that he took it very seriously, but he had a little bit of a cavalier attitude today that I didn't know where it was coming from.
All right, we'll see if we can find out where that was coming from. And then at the end, Heather came in, who was with Beth, and talked about how she has no TV in her place, and Robin led a whole conversation about how your kids should eat and with the chicken McNuggets and this and that. I don't know if I could have survived without a TV in my place, Gary, growing up.
I like to think, remember the show on HBO, Dream On?
Yes.
Remember how remember the start of that show where
plopped right in front of the TV.
And it would show the Brady Bunch and all these different shows. I was like, yeah, that was me. And you know what? I always say very proudly that me spending all those years for the TV is why I got the job here. Howard wanted, before the internet and all that other shit, I could remember the stupid songs, the stupid movies, the theme songs, who was on what show, who did what. That was my value.
You're preaching to the choir here. I wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for television. But we need to interrupt this fascinating conversation with a fascinating conversationalist. What's with this cavalier attitude? Is Gary categorizing you unfairly?
There was something going on today. You were being a bit of a jokester, and I could tell Howard said, we got to wrap these wires up, and you go, yes, we have to wrap these wires up. You were like being a little sarcastic.
Not really. I mean, there are
something going on there.
I didn't see any wires, so I don't know. No, there are wires, and we thought they were out of the way. I mean, that they were supposed to be taped. We've had this conversation before.
Right, but I told you that there were wires there. And I left out the part where he goes, I said, well, the wires are out again. And he goes, well, Howard has very long legs.
And he does.
So it's Howard's fault? It's Howard's fault?
No, it's not his fault. We're going to take care of it. I told Evan to make sure that they're lifted off the floor and they're hanging on the board that's down there. And
that's what I said. Yeah. Howard said to him, he goes, Scott, they make a tube. You take the tube and you tape it up top so that nobody can get to it.
We don't need a tube, but there's also a power outlet strip down there which has to be moved as well. So
how did it go from impossible to this, though?
You did say to me, I said, Howard's got wires down there. You didn't. You said, that's impossible.
Well, because I've been through this before with Evan. When it happened before, I said, make sure these wires are out of the way.
Yeah, but then the answer would be, I can't believe that. You said it was impossible as if the wires could have no chance of having anything to do with Howard screen's blackout. Then when you saw it,
I still believe that those wires down there, because they're mostly TV stuff, have nothing to do with those screens blacking out.
Then why were the screens blacking out?
The screens black out, we've been through this before. That's an updating profit thing that happens. We've been through this with the person that involved in that. So the screens do black out, so do mine. On profit every once in a while. I think they're two separate issues.
But Howard kicked the wires and then the screen's blacked out.
Is that a weird coincidence? Like Howard kicks the wire and the screen?
I think that's a weird coincidence, yes.
I'm sorry.
I do.
I'm sorry. You know how crazy that sounds, right? If I kick a wire and the monitor goes out and then it happens again, that's a coincidence?
Yes, I do.
You know what I think it is? I think that down there, within that mix of TV wires,
there should be nothing.
Hold on, is down there in that mix of TV wires is a power strip that controls the three monitors that should not be anywhere near Howard's foot.
I don't believe that.
Okay,
we'll figure it out, but I don't believe that.
Okay, so this is Evan's fault and the guy's updating profits' fault.
No.
And a little bit of TV.
Yeah.
And TV.
It's not my fault.
Clearly.
Yeah,
well, Howard
kicked
it. It's his fault.
Yeah. And Howard's long legs.
It's Howard's long legs, yeah. If he didn't have such long legs, we wouldn't have this conversation.
All right, I'll move off of this and move on to something more comfortable, which was your orgasm clip.
My. Yeah. They caught me on a bad day.
Now, were you taking that seriously? Were you joking around a little bit? What was your motivation there? How did you work
A little
that?
both. It was the easy, obviously, you get. You don't get?
No, what's that?
It comes from Easy Evan, which everybody makes fun of me. Scott's easygoing.
Right.
He doesn't.
So you were doing a callback in
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a reference.
I didn't catch that.
I didn't
but go
catch
on.
that. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that was
And then the rest?
The rest was kind of simulation.
And were Richard and Sal encouraging you, or did you do that on your own?
No, they were sitting there.
But is yours? Because they asked me to do it.
I think that's a little over the top.
Right. But was it based on any reality?
Not really.
Are you usually quiet when you're doing that?
Quiet, yeah. I'm quiet. I'm a lot quieter. I do make a little noise, but not much.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Or like that, like what Benji just did.
That was Benji. That's me.
Did Richard and Sal understand you were doing a callback in the beginning?
I think they got it.
Oh, but you didn't confirm that. You weren't sure.
No. I mean, they laughed, and
Whose do you think was creepiest? JD's, Ronnie's, or Scott's?
Ronnie's.
Why?
Because he's my grandfather. I think that you get to a certain age where I don't want to think of you as a sexual being.
Benji, you agree?
I don't find them creepy, but like I thought, Scott, I found yours the least sincere. It didn't turn me on one bit.
I'm sorry I didn't turn you on. Maybe we'll go in a private room.
But Ronnie sounded like it sounded real to me. I don't know if that's really how he sounds.
Oh, you thought that was real? That was
pretty good, Gary.
He's doing porn stars.
Yours just got to me too.
So you don't think Ronnie's really like that when push comes to shove?
I think Ronnie's a dirty talker, but I don't think he moans like that.
Oh, so you think he's quiet like Scott is?
I think he's like, most guys aren't screamers and yellers. It's just for movies.
Well, not screaming, but don't you like?
Yeah, but that's okay. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing.
1.25 seconds, and it'll go on for like 10 seconds.
I mean, you may do it like that.
Now, how did this compare to the guy who came in with the world's sexiest voice today? Did Howard learn anything from him, or
he learned that when a guy proclaims himself something, it doesn't mean it's true. But it was, people were like, "How come you put that guy on? You're having all these big guests on." But that's like what we do. We brought the guy in to see what his story was. It was goofy.
And Joe, took a lot of pride in what he did, and he said, as a kid, as his voice got deeper, people had told him that he had a really sexy voice.
I thought it was a lot like. Like your neighbor, the kid can sing, and everybody, they might be the best singer on the block, and everyone says, "Oh, you should be a professional singer." People must say, "Oh, you should be in radio. You have this great voice. You have such a sexy voice." But maybe he does just for the neighborhood. I don't know if he's the sexiest voice.
Sexiest voice in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
I think he's going for something bigger than that.
Right. He could, with work. He has a nice deep voice.
Yeah.
And if he had the proper training, he could be an announcer. A sexy voice, I didn't get it, so it didn't work for me. But he could be an announcer.
Who here do you think has the sexiest voice?
I can't
on the staff.
Guys, Benji, I love Benji's voice.
No, I'm serious.
I'm told that all the time.
Yeah,
that I have an
best.
Incredible voice.
With your eyes, with your blue eyes.
Not even if you don't see my eyes. I'm told, which is funny because I know it's squeaky, but I'm told all the time I have the sexiest voice.
I will tell you who a lot of women have told me. Have you ever heard Fred you ever hear Fred to be a DJ?
Yes.
Like when Fred's, talking to you, and Fred's got this sort of smooth, sort of calming voice. I've heard women say he's got a great voice.
I'd like to take Fred on. We call people anonymously, and we'll see who doesn't call the police.
Hey, it's Gary Delabate, Baba Booey. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, Robin Quiver stopped by. That was a big deal because Robin hasn't been by the show for, almost a year and a half, right when her illness started. She came by, she answered questions from listeners, questions from me, questions from Benji. It was very interesting and great to have her back. Here's how it went.
Let's start off with Paul McCartney. And whenever Paul McCartney, he's gone from a dream pet project to his third trip up here, which is pretty amazing. Right?
When I think of how much time I spent trying to get him up here the first time, I mean years, literally, I think it was 10 years in a row, he would be the first call I would make every year for Howard's birthday. I figure shoot high, and I would always get shot down. And yeah, now that, it's fair to say that Paul McCartney is a regular on the Howard Stern show. In fact, I was pitching another guest last week, and I said, Paul McCartney has made this a regular stop whenever he's got something to promote.
And he has a good time with Howard. And he's sitting there on the couch, very comfortable, answering every question about all the songs that he's written. And it's the one guest, though, where I think you see Howard he's not nervous, but he definitely is in awe because this is a Beatle he's talking to.
I was going to say, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all, but Howard becomes a fan. I've seen Howard be a fan. Like, Howard's a fan of a show. But at the end of the day, it's still Howard is watching the show. Howard's a fan in a way, like the excitement, you can really feel it. Like you know that Paul has had an influence on his life. There's not many people that fit that bill.
Yeah, and he's looking at him sort of as the kid growing up watching the Beatles, and he talked about how whatever they did, he did. They were trendsetters for a lot of people, but obviously him. And at the end of the interview, Howard gave a genuine thank you, and you can tell it wasn't lip service, and Paul appreciated that, and I thought that was a sweet moment.
Yeah, Howard went to a lot of different places today. I even thought that you always get like a little crumb of what his and John's relationship is. And I thought the story he told about how he would, when he was in school, he would say, "I've written some songs," and people would be like, "Cool." And John goes, "Well, yeah, I got some songs too." Like right from the get-go at 15, they're like, well, you want to do this? Let's do this.
And also how they describe the way they collaborate. Paul saying, he's writing getting better, and the easy thing would be, to write whatever. And John says it can't get much worse, and how they were just a match made in heaven. And it reminds me a lot of this young lady coming here now with Howard, because they just gel in a way that is sort of like you don't script that stuff. Either you click or you don't. And when it's right, you can do some legendary stuff. And Robin, so glad to see you here.
Yes, I thought I'd come down and say hi to the wrap-up show today. And it's funny that you should mention that, because that thought occurred to me when he was talking about that writing process between him and John.
Because with you and Howard, it always seems, I know you guys have had your ups and downs, but there's just a natural flow, natural chemistry, and you both feel very comfortable with one another. And you've got millions and millions of people listening, hanging on your every word, which is sort of Beatles-esque, because they had the same type of effect on people.
Well, I just think it's when that collaboration is right, you just find whatever idea you had just got pumped up, like on steroids, because they just take it to the next level for you. It's like, oh, here's a great idea. It was sort of like, when I just happened to, yesterday it happened when I just said, oh, they're doing this Dr. Ruth Broadway show. And Howard said, well, how great would it be if Pam Anderson played Dr. Ruth? And then all of a sudden it became a completely different idea.
And I would imagine it's effortless at this point with you guys.
Yeah.
And that's, as an audience, you sort of can appreciate that over time. And I think with McCartney, it's the same thing with Lennon. They just were the perfect marriage. And of course, the results speak for themselves.
Yeah, I always say that Howard's like the world's greatest dance partner, because he leads and he makes you such a great dancer that you don't realize when you try to dance by yourself, you're not really as good as you thought you were. But seriously, like I'll go in there and I'll start talking to him, and he just starts leading me, and I was like, well, this is so effortless. And then you go talk to somebody else, you're like, this is so fucking hard. You must be dealing with that a lot now when you're on your book tour, right? You have to deal. Some of your interviews, but you get some dumb.
But you just basically tell your story, or you do whatever you're going to do. You don't look for that collaboration.
No, you look. Sometimes you can't find any collaboration.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why you just bother. Right. I know what I'm going to say, and I know what I want to do, and I'll just throw this in here or there. I'm not looking for what I get when I'm talking to Howard.
It sounds like with this extra interview, though, that you did with Beth, there was a little bit more than that.
Beth was amazing, because when we sat down, she says, "Oh, I'm so nervous about the interview." And I said, "What are you nervous about?" And she said, "Well, I want to do a good job, and, I want to, get to something really substantive." And I said, "Well, you have a perspective on this that no one else has." And she was like, "What?" And I said, "You know what Howard actually went through. No one else has this knowledge." And from that, she says, "Yes, you got to say that this is what we're going to talk about." And that's sort of how the interview rolled out.
Is Howard's ego going to be out of control after he watches this interview?
Yes, I really do think he'll, think he has the ability to heal, and he'll be touching people, laying on hands, and doing the whole thing.
You know what this makes me think of? Remember when Howard saved the guy from the bridge?
Yes.
And then he started playing Mariah Carey's Hero. And she go, "You can be my hero." And he's like, "Yes, I am a hero." That was like balloon head.
I mean, it could get to that point again.
Hey, did you ever get to a point that you were like trying magical type stuff?
Trying magical type stuff, I don't consider it magical, but I did a lot of things that were not necessarily, in the cancer rule
like
book.
Going to a healer, that kind of
No, I didn't go to a healer, but I had a Reiki master. I did reflexology a lot. I did everything I could to lower my stress level, because, it's very stressful to have this and then go through these treatments and wonder if they're going to work out. And so I did a lot of things that were calming and healing in that way.
This is a really personal question, but I'm curious. Did you pray?
Did I pray? I didn't ever do that kind of thing, where you're sitting there going, dear
God,
Lord,
if you let me out.
please, please. No, that never really happened. I think it happened in other ways. Like, boy, I really want to get out of this. It wasn't like a prayer to any particular God.
But you never lost your energy. Like, you never lost your...
I did. I was faking it. That was that character that comes on.
That character's pretty amazing because, and, we talked about this when you were out, but, you were on the air a couple days after. We know what you went through, and I'm not going to single out Benji, but other people, come in late, have different issues. You're battling this, yet you're on the air every single day. But I would think that's kind of what motivated you and kept you going, because during that time, you were Robin on the Howard Stern show, and you got to think about that.
For 4 hours every day, I didn't have to be sick, and I could just sit and have fun with people. And while that microphone was on, I really didn't feel pain. I really wasn't uncomfortable. I was there. I was in a zone. I go into a zone with the show, and so the rest of the world doesn't really matter.
Is it strange being back here live in studio?
Yeah, it is a little strange. The first day, I've had, the camera view of Howard.
Right.
The whole time I was at home. And so the first day when the console was way up high and all I could see was the top of his head, I was like, oh, that's weird. I can't see him.
But wasn't it also weird for you to come into, I mean, you came into a different office.
Well,
the
surroundings have changed radically, and it's really beautiful. And, there's a bit of a different attitude. It's much more professional. I just noticed today that Paul McCartney's name was on the door of his green room.
You don't even know the half of it.
And
Do you know that we give out gift bags to the guests?
Well, Howard, you said something about a gift bag to me yesterday or the day before, and I was like, oh, we've even got a gift bag, and there's little snacks.
Did you see the bidet in the bathroom?
No, there's no bidet in the
No, but did you notice that even our, this is my favorite.
The bathroom has no tickle chair.
That's right. Our bathroom here that the guests would go in was a storage facility. So at one point, there was a tickle chair was in there. The RoboSpank was in there. There would be a giant closet. Sometimes it would be open with props of like dildos and everything.
Right, yeah.
That's
there were
gone.
days, because I used to go in there to do my makeup, and I'd back up and fall into the tickle chair trying to get my makeup on.
Those days are gone.
I thought you just wanted to be tickled.
Getting back to McCartney for a second, Gary and I were saying in the beginning, it's the guest that you see. Howard becomes this fan with Paul, and he does a great interview, but it's like one of the only times you'll see Howard act that way. Is there anybody else who he acts that way with, as far as you can, with Rickles a little bit? Maybe, like, I'm trying to think of other people that he does that with.
Yeah, because I'd have to think about that for a little while. But there are you definitely get those times. Well, the first time it happened, and I always think this is funny. Like our very first guest,
Soupy
Sales, and I had been working with Howard only, I don't know, less than a year at that point. And, I thought he was amazing right from the very beginning. And then, all I knew of Soupy Sales was the dopey, stupid roles he'd do in movies and the guest shots on TV talk shows. And so I didn't really think that much of Soupy. And Howard's like, oh my God, Soupy Sales is coming in. And I'm like, what? You're excited about Soupy Sales? He's like, Robin, you have no idea. And he did. He did this gushingly fan-based interview. And Soupy loved it, of course.
Little did you know how that relationship would play out over time.
Yeah, we had no idea in the future we'd be at odds with Soupy and actually at war. But that first interview, and I was like, wow, that's your idol, huh?
Were you upset that Howard didn't realize that your book was dedicated to him?
Well, it was such an aside, yesterday when I was with Beth. And I had sent the book to him, and then I didn't hear anything. And I thought, well, maybe he just doesn't think that much of the book being dedicated to him. And then she said, Robin, do you realize he didn't know that the book was dedicated to him until I pointed it out to him on Sunday? And I'm like, are you kidding me? And she's like, no, he skipped right over that part, went to the meat of the book, and never even saw it.
Eric in Jersey, welcome to the Wrap-Up Show.
Thanks, John. I just wanted to check in with Rob and let her know that I'm a devoted listener. I hated the secrecy surrounding, why you weren't in the studio. But after the explanation last week or the week before, I wanted to thank you because I felt like as a listener, I had a role in your recovery.
Yes,
and I
absolutely.
felt like I was part of, I did my part by shutting my mouth, listening to the show, and just hoping that everything turned out okay. So
yeah, people don't realize how much of a therapy it was for me to be able to get up and just have the show to do every day, and not to have it focus on me and how I'm doing all the time.
Did you ever get out of the zone and something like jarred you that we were talking about that emotionally was very, very tough to handle?
I remember when Roseanne's Tom Arnold came in, and at that time I had an ileostomy.
Mm-hmm.
And Tom Arnold came in and he started talking about how he blew out his butt with oxycodone and had to have a temporary ileostomy. I was like, that motherfucker. I wasn't having fun. I wasn't doing oxycodone, and I'm in the same shape.
It was interesting because I talked to Robin about this off the air, and I realized I have never talked to her about it on the air. So when the guests would come in, I would have to say to the guests, and by the way, Robin's not in studio. She's doing the show from home via ISDN line, so just don't reference that she's not here. The audience knows she's not here, but don't say, where's Robin? Because it slows the show down. And it was such a social study. Some people would be like really cool, and some people would get like this almost like funeralistic look and tone. I remember Bradley Cooper getting very serious and going, I know, how is Robin? But people would take on this tone, but everyone would look at me like, I know. They would grab my hand. I'm like, I'm not the sick one.
I also love when the guests were in there and you would start speaking, they would look to your booth and start talking to your booth, even though...
George Takei was so much fun to watch because he always talked to the booth. He never stopped talking to the booth when I spoke.
And the other weird thing was there was about a half a dozen people who weren't big fans of the show, didn't know the show really well. And I would tell them that, and it seemed, in my mind, for some reason, they all seemed to be English. And they would go, fuck you, I'm going right in, and go, where the fuck is Robin?
But some of the other things, because I was watching everyone, I could see everyone through I was Skyped the TV feed. And so I could see everyone as they were in the studio. And there were... sometimes the strippers or the porn stars didn't quite get the explanation.
Right.
And there were people who'd be looking up in the sky. Where's that woman coming from?
I promise you it was explained to all of them.
Hey, if it didn't make a difference to anyone, but it was just purely how you felt about it, do you like doing it better from home or coming in?
Well, there's certainly an ease to just walking down my hall and sitting there, but it's much better to be in the studio.
Why?
It's much better because there are things that, I can only see what the camera decides to show me at home. And sometimes the camera didn't work. That was another thing. Every once in a while there was a technical problem, and I'd be doing the show completely blind. And so that never worked. And you always had that that fear that technically something will drop out. At least if I'm here, it can be compensated.
What about, because I always wondered about this, because I know when I'm doing the show with Howard, there's a lot of eye contact going on between Howard and I that tells me what to do or not do.
Right.
That must have been really missed.
I adapted. There was one day that I totally lost the video feed, and we had guests in, and it was a band. I can't remember what band it was, and it was very hard at that point because there were so many elements.
Right.
And I said, I just got to lay back. I can't do much because I don't know what's happening.
Right.
Your relationship with Howard, you guys have always been close, but I would imagine your ordeal has brought you even closer. Did you even think that was possible, number one? And number two?
I still don't think it brought us closer. It just, things had to be done and exercised that had never, switches had to be flipped that had never needed flipping before. That was the only thing it felt like to me. I've always been sort of a self-sufficient human being, and all of a sudden I didn't need just a little help. I needed a huge amount of help, and he just took over.
Yeah, I think for me, watching this whole thing go down with you two, is the headline is, you think of some of the great partnerships in the history of entertainment. You talk about John Lennon and McCartney, and Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. They had this thing, and None of them lasted.
No.
You know, people burn out on each other. And the story for me was this incredible 33, 35-year friendship that you guys never sort of had to really acknowledge.
No, it was just like it just sort of sat in a box and never got used. And so it was just like, all right, this actually works. You know, all these, you know, we never tested it before, but the system works.
Another person you said was very close and really caring during this was none other than the great Ronnie Mund, which surprised some people because they don't necessarily think that Ronnie is that kind of guy.
So sensitive and so sweet. He's amazing.
Oh, let's not get carried away. Huh?
No, he was there visiting me every time he could, and
True.
you know, just texting me little notes of encouragement or just wishing me a happy holiday. I was just like, wow, there's Ronnie's right there.
No one knows that side of you.
Only me.
They probably won't ever know that side of me.
Somebody that works here closely with us described Ronnie as a big ball of mush.
Yeah.
Who said that?
I'm not going to tell you.
It really is true, though. I mean, he's got a very soft center.
I hear that from somebody that lives in my house, too.
Why are you embarrassed by being called a big ball of mush?
Hey, come on, man. That's a little gay, don't you think?
What's gay about it?
I don't know. Big ball of mush. I call my son's dog a big bowl of mush.
Is he gay?
He might be. Who knows? He's always smelling my dog's ass. So.
But you realize, I mean, Howard, Ronnie, you can attest this better than I can, but the show is a family in a way. And when this kind of stuff goes down, you know, people show up or they don't, I guess. They're there for you or they're not. And I know some people...
And sometimes they show up and you say, don't.
That's where I'm going with this, Benji. You mentioned that, you know, of the people that visited you, the one that you feared, if you will, was Benji. Not that I'm sure you didn't appreciate the sentiment,
it was
of course.
wonderful that Benji was trying. Yes, absolutely. But, you know, I was in a state that I just didn't think I could handle.
Which is totally cool, but people don't understand.
Benji.
I wasn't stalking. Robin, you kept giving me a message back like, how about this Friday? Try me this Friday. I think Friday would be good.
And
then I'd write back on Friday.
But I just didn't know what else to say. I mean, how can you say, please stop bothering me. I don't want to see you right now.
I would have been fine just to say, that's lovely. I'll let you know when it's a good time.
Can I jump in here?
I didn't think of that, Benji. Now I'll know what to write.
Benji sent me the text exchanges with you.
Uh-huh.
And the best way I could describe it is Benji was really trying to see you, and you were like a girl who was being pursued by a guy who didn't want to say fuck off. So you'd say, like, maybe next week, but most guys would get it. You were hoping, and they didn't. That's what I got.
It was a specific. Try 5 o'clock on Friday.
Wasn't that?
I don't think so.
Andy in South Carolina, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, Robin, glad you're back and healthy. For what it's worth, I did offer prayers to that imaginary man in the sky. But the reason I wanted to call was while you were out, it seemed like you were a little more, your opinions were a little stronger and controversial, confrontational with Howard. Am I imagining that? That's before I knew what was going on. You just seemed to be a little more bolder in your opinions. Was that the case when you were out sick?
I don't necessarily think that was the case. I didn't think I was changing in any way. I do know that I sort of abandoned my vow not to emasculate men. I was like, I got to just go on automatic.
So who'd you
here.
get? Who do you remember getting?
Well, of course, JD all the time. And there were lots of other people. There were
lots of other people.
The knife was flying around, wasn't it, Ron?
Yes, it was. Even from your house.
Yesterday, when JD left the studio, you said, poor JD. You made a comment about that.
Yeah.
Now, is JD growing up in front of your eyes, do you think, or do you think he needs to grow up a little bit?
JD reminds me of Richard Christie at a certain point in his evolution with the show.
Say JD's eventually going to take stuff in his ass. Like.
but Robin, because I've had this conversation, what changed for Richard?
I don't know exactly when the change occurred, but Richard came out of his shell and he started interacting with the world. His self-esteem elevated, and I think it was when he realized his connection to the show meant a lot to people outside of the show in that world that means something to him.
Now, God help me for saying this because I know we're going to get shot in the head, but back in the day, way back in the day, there were some elements of Fred that were JD-like. And what I thought changed for him, and I mean this as a high compliment, was when Fred met a woman that he really loved, it changed him. And I think that was some of it for Richard, too.
But I think Richard wouldn't have even found that woman unless he could get out of his own way. I mean, he had to come out of that shell. Yes, she was right in the office, but he still had to come out.
My point is, I would love to someday find the right woman for JD.
Yeah, but I think there's going to be, there has to be a little more work done on JD before that can happen.
Right. What type of work? Like, what do you think he needs to do?
Again, he has to start feeling better about himself. He has to start thinking well of himself. I mean, he puts himself down before. The reason he can't finish a sentence is because he's critiquing the sentence before he says it. And then he just gives up on it. So he has to get to a point where he thinks he has a valid opinion. He thinks what he says is worth hearing and that he's an okay guy.
Right. We have to stop introducing him to strippers and prostitutes.
Well, that's another problem because he doesn't know how to talk to women anymore.
Is there anybody who's treated you differently since you've been back, or is it just business as usual? Or
Sal hugs me a lot. I mean, every time he sees me, he hugs me.
Does he give you that voice? The voice Sal puts on, his sympathy?
Well, it's not that, he just hugs me. He's got a big grin on his face and he hugs me. So
I wonder how many candles he lit. He looks like that guy's a candle lighter.
He looks like a candle lighter, and he probably talked to that Long Island medium. Exactly. I bet you that's what's going on there.
Oh, I can guarantee he's done that.
For sure.
And then some, right? Early in the show, Howard was talking about the Ventura Stern ticket.
Yes.
And how support has been growing for this. And
well, there was an article. Did he say it was in Forbes magazine?
Forbes, yes.
Oh, okay. I got to take a look at that, see what was actually written.
So it's getting a little traction here, and Howard's like, how am I going to have time to be the vice president of the United States?
Oh, it took so much.
Goodness.
How much time did it take him when he was running for governor?
Right. Come on. He's got to do it.
He does have to do it, right? And the thing is, I could see Jesse Ventura putting him on the ticket. Like, this is quickly drifting from a bit into reality.
Robin, you're really for it?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
I don't say I would vote for them, but he has to run.
No, but you're really for Howard doing it as a personal thing for his life, that he would enjoy it.
Yes.
Huh.
Listen, I don't think Howard could take the pay cut.
Well, wait a minute. I figure we're going to still be doing everything, and he'll be vice president.
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen.
We're just moving the show to Blair House.
So radio show, AGT, and vice president.
Absolutely.
That'd be a very interesting
Has that ever been done before?
Yeah. Back in the 70s,
as
Carter
Jesse
did it.
said, you're not supposed to be a career politician. You're supposed to still continue your regular life.
I could see Howard was just sitting there, and he goes, ugh, this fucking re-election. What did I say? Another 4 years. Whose fucking idea was this?
And you're part of the cabinet, I guess.
Absolutely.
Is there a position that you'd want in particular, or just want to be part of the team?
He said you'll be in charge of vegetables, but you could give me the whole food thing, the FDA or the Department of Agriculture.
And what would you institute? What's your platform?
Well, quite frankly, we would go back to old-fashioned farming. Everybody's going to have to become Amish.
I'll tell you what I would not be good at. I would not be a good communications director. I would definitely be one of those people who would immediately start fighting with the press from the podium.
You're not going to be the press secretary? Come on.
What's your role, Gary? What do you see yourself as?
I don't know. The communications director, but I watch those people all the time. I guess you go in every day you take the same shit from these people. They just bait you, and then they just wait for the one day where you lose it, and then they show that over and over again.
Well, you could be chief of staff.
I don't want to.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we talked about a plastic surgeon who called in and had some recommendations for some of the staff. And thankfully, we had Sal Governale here to lead us down the path of what makes you beautiful in the morning. And you're not going to believe what he has to say. Enjoy.
On to Dr. Shiner, who, and if you go to the website, you'll see the photos that he worked with, and so they're sort of before afters, if you will. And Gary, you were the first one in, and it sounds like you were interested in doing some of what he suggested.
I'd like to try a little light Botox.
Would you?
No. I saw what he meant. First of all, let's work backwards.
Okay.
I'm not sawing my fucking jaw to move my gum line.
No, not an option?
No, that's ridiculous. But his job was to say, hey, if I were going to make Gary look better, these are the things I would do. The eye thing, at first I didn't understand when he said I had descending descending eyebrows. That's what he called it. But I do know what he's talking about. How I have like sort of one eye looks droopier because of my eyebrow. See that? I understand it. I actually don't even like it. Having said that, I'm not sticking a needle in my fucking forehead. Every 6 months, by the way.
Yeah, he did say it was 6 months.
Yeah, every 4 to 6 months. Like, would I like to look better? Sure. Is that going to make me look so much better that it's worth it? But that's the difference between me and, say, a Sal. Sal, if he said that about Sal, someone was like, oh, I got to do that. In fact, I got to do that. In fact, my kid might not have to get a winter jacket this year because I have to fix my forehead.
That's my next question. Who do you think is most affected by guests like this?
Sal.
Yeah.
Sal, there's no doubt.
Ronnie, do you ever think about stuff like that? Plastic surgery or Botox or any of that stuff? I know you mess around with your mustache from time to time.
What do you mean mess around with it?
Well, now you don't, but you tried different looks before. You haven't always had that look.
Okay.
So have you ever thought about plastic surgery or had plastic surgery?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Why?
Who cares? I don't care.
So if the guy said, hey, if you did this or that, it would make you look a little bit better, you ain't buying?
I'm not going to go through the pain and that bullshit for what?
So you look better.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm with Ronnie. Like,
I don't care. What is it going to do for me?
And the other thing, too, is there's a certain laziness factor involved. My cousin is like a world-famous hairdresser. He has a salon here in town. So I went to a salon one day. Now, about 6 or 7 years ago, people started coming up to me a lot and going, man, you look old. You got gray. You got really gray. So I went to my cousin's salon one day just to talk to him. And he goes, hop in the chair and I'll color your hair. And I go, no. And he goes, why not? I said, because I'm not coming back here every 4 to 6 weeks to get my fucking hair colored.
Right.
It's not, then you miss it. You miss an appointment and then it goes gray again. And then everybody knows you're coloring your hair.
Sal, did you feel any of the doctor's assessments were accurate today? I mean, Gary went first, so we could start with him.
I thought they were pretty good. They were on the money. He was great.
Do you think Gary
You looked awful.
Well, we'll get to me in a second.
And that was the before and after picture. But, yeah, I mean, the transition wasn't good for you.
Thank you.
You look like a fat lesbian in both pictures.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Coming from a Middle Eastern magician like you.
Yes, exactly. So that's why I do
in all
what
fairness,
I do.
a Middle Eastern cruise magician.
But if you were assessed and he said, hey, a little Botox would help, would you consider that?
Sure.
Now, Ronnie's completely against it. Why are you?
I'm not against it. I didn't say I was against it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Look,
you're against it for you.
I'd love to get my fucking eyeballs, my bags. I got like
you will soon. It's called embalming fluid, Ronnie.
I got suitcases under my fucking eyes, man. But you know what? What's it going to do for me?
But when it comes to women, do you like when they get plastic surgery?
You know what? With women, it's really weird because down the line, as they get older, it's almost like their face and shit. If they do their face, it looks like it's cracking.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You're right. A plastic surgery doesn't age well.
There's nothing worse when you see a chick from behind. She looks like she's 19, and then she turns around and it looks like Madame the Puppet.
Oh, I saw a lady like that
she's been
yesterday.
Stretched out like taffy.
Dude, this woman was walking down Columbus Avenue yesterday, and she had the best looking body you ever wanted to see from behind.
Right.
What are you doing?
Fixing going.
All right. And she's wearing a mini dress. She had great legs. This long, hot blonde hair.
Yep.
And then she turned around.
Oof.
Oh, boy.
It was like you were being
It was like Phyllis Diller was reincarnated. My God.
My buddy and I spent an afternoon at the West Palm Beach airport playing the game, hot or not. And because it is, the bodies, and some of there was like an 80-year-old lady, she wearing a cowboy hat, like the ones that hot chicks wear, like a Pamela Anderson hat.
Yeah, so she looked like Bret Michaels meets Phyllis Diller.
Right. But Sal, you do stuff like this. Is it constant upkeep? Because a lot of times you'll try different things.
You brush your teeth in the morning. You comb your hair. You pick out your clothing. It's just another facet of trying to look as best as you can.
How many additional facets do you have in the morning?
Not much.
Like what? Like give us your routine.
Rogaine, I guess. I add Rogaine to my hair.
I'm curious the things that you're doing that you're not telling us. I bet the farm.
Oh, there's plenty.
There's a lot.
I use teeth whitener.
Okay,
but Howard makes fun of my teeth being too white, so I don't like to talk about teeth whitener.
But you understand, brushing your teeth is a hygienic thing. It's a necessity, not a luxury.
Well, I said also brushing your hair, grooming yourself. You groom yourself.
Well, take us through your morning. Like you wake up, you get in the shower, then what do you do? Seriously.
I wake up, I get out of the shower. First thing I do is I apply a Vino cream, which is the best cream to keep your skin young and fresh. A Vino, it's got cumoidal oatmeal in it, so I coat my whole body with that.
Now, how do you know that
massage
works?
Under my eyes. It's the only. It works wonders. That cream.
How do you know?
I have a rash on my ass. I swear to God, don't use anything but a Vino cream if you have ass rot. it goes away. I'm telling you, within almost hours. It's amazing.
That's how you get rid of the cancer in your ass?
I don't know, but this stuff is just great.
Well,
why
a testimonial like that proves it.
His face, he does have nice skin. I don't know if do you have makeup on today?
He has makeup on.
No, but I always had nice skin.
Wait,
my skin itself is but Gary makes fun of my skin all the time. He says I have pterodactyl paws.
He does. When he gets nervous, if you look at the bump, you see the bumpiness on his forehead.
Yeah, but I do think he has a nice...
It's like a basketball.
I think of all of us, he has one of the nicest skin tones.
Well, hold on. Let's take a step back.
I disagree.
So you put your cream on, then what?
I put my cream on, and then I apply my Rogaine. I put that on, and then what I do is I take Q-tips and I dry around my eyes so all the lotion is gone, and then I take the oh God, this is crazy. What? I take the tanning spray and I give it a good spritz. And then I take the Q-tip and I kind of rub it in so certain parts of my eyes match up to the rest of my face, so it's all even.
At what point in this process do you wash your vagina?
Well, you're asking me. I'm telling you what
keep going. All right, so that's your eyes. What else?
And then I blow dry my hair, and then I bend down and I use my my spray, the Tresemme hairspray, and I bend down so my hair goes up because you don't want to miss, you don't want to see the bald spot. So if you bend over, your hair, because of gravity, goes down, and the hairspray hits the follicles. It keeps it up. And that's
That's it?
Well, under my arms, and then I use a little bit of cream on the cock.
Do you
and
ever
balls.
take a day off,
hold on,
and just sit home in the curlers? Or
I'm sorry, Benji. What kind of cream do you put on your cock and balls?
The Aveeno cream every day.
Why?
It keeps it soft and fresh. And I've been using that for a while. It actually helps eliminate. When I did the cock cheese thing, that was one thing that I didn't do for a week.
How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
About 40 minutes.
Wow. Now to go back to Benji's question, do you get freaked out if you miss a day
of Aveeno cream?
Of everything.
Like, do you ever take a day off if you're not going anywhere?
The day I was late, it was killing me. I wish I had sunglasses. The day I was late after the Christmas party when Howard said he was retiring, I came in and I was all disheveled, and even Robert goes, "Wow, he looks like a chick that just rolled out of bed before putting on her makeup." And
it turned out to be true.
Yeah, pretty much.
So when you're
spending, I don't wear. It's not like I just want to look as good as I can, and that's it. When I was a kid, I was called Raccoon Boy, and that still bothers me. It bothers me tremendously when they used to call me Raccoon Boy. I remember working as a waiter at Houlihan's, and it was Halloween, and we had a meeting, and the boss goes, Marie, you're going to be a witch. You're going to be Frankenstein. Sal, you don't need a thing. You're Dracula. Just put on a cape with those dark eyes. That really was, and they started laughing at me. That was embarrassing. So my whole life, hearing that kind of stuff just created a great insecurity. So I tried to balance it as best as I can. I know it's vain, but what can I tell you?
When you travel, because I heard you talking about you were in the city that night.
Yeah.
How much extra stuff do you have to pack?
Well, Richard used to hate it because you can't pass 3 ounces or 6 ounces through the airport anymore.
Right.
So I had to always check my bags. So we always had to wait an additional half hour to retrieve our bags. He goes, "You and your goddamn creams and makeup and all that shit, just get rid of it already."
Ronnie, what do you think of Raccoon Boy's makeup routine?
It's insane.
Right? I mean, you take your time getting ready, but I can imagine it's nothing like this.
No, absolutely not.
What's your routine?
I get up. Actually, I shaved the night before, so to save time. Jump in the shower for like 5 minutes. Blow dry the head. Throw the deodorant on. Little mambo. Oh, and I use this stuff on my face also, but it's not makeup. Noxzema makes this shit. It's called what the hell? Like a face conditioner with CoQ10 in it.
The best is Fake Bake. Fake Bake is
No,
the
I don't
best.
want any fake shit. I just put this shit on it because it keeps
My wife had to
my
send-
skin from fucking drying out, and that's it. That's all I do, and I'm out the door.
I have to usually apply the Fake
25
Bake
minutes the most
on the deck because
in total.
I put a stain on the bathroom wall. My wife was so pissed off. So
you accidentally tanned the wall. So
I did. There was like a silhouette of my head behind me.
So what do you do in the winter?
I still go outside
with a wet head.
Yeah, and I walk down the hallway to spray my hair because she says the the hairspray as well. It gets stuck all over the wall. So when I apply the hairspray, like I bend down and do it in the bathroom, but for the rest, I literally walk down the hallway so the mist doesn't get onto the walls. It's weird.
Doesn't it get on the walls? It just gets all over the floor instead.
Not really, because I walk fast and I just and I walk back.
So you're sprinting down your hall.
I spritz my hair while walking down the hall.
He's chasing the spray
because my wife is. It's weird, but my wife is actually pissed that I use hairsprays and stuff.
You're right. That's a weird part of it.
I can't imagine the worst part of the whole thing is, John, after all is said and done, he's still got raccoon eyes.
Oh, thank you, Ronnie.
Would you say
I went to a doctor for my raccoon eyes? So I go, my eyes are dark.
Try another one.
This was funny. I went to him and I said, look, I want to get. He told me what I needed to do. He goes, you need a little Botox in there. He goes, it's actually your eyes are sinking in as you get older. You need to inject it. And he goes, and we could do a chemical peel to alleviate some of the darkness. And I said, I'm not sure. He goes, or the other option is makeup, but you know what type of guys wear that, right? And the doctor said that to me. And I was like, I wink at him. I go, I get your drift. And I left.
Yeah, but you're already wearing makeup.
But he was saying it, but...
Wouldn't you worry, though, that if you did the Botox thing, like once you start, you can't stop. It's not like a permanent thing.
Right. If it's free, I'll do it. I can't afford it. It's $3,000 a shot.
Not $3,000 a shot.
Or like $1,500 a night.
No. It's like the guy said today. It's like a couple $100, $300-$400 every 6 months.
Yeah.
So it's like can you do $1,000 a year? You willing to take that out of your family's
Not really.
mouths?
No. I'm actually pretty good where I am right now.
I still keep picturing him walking down the hall spraying his hair.
Joe, I was thinking about this. I would bet you that Sal's whole regimen in the morning is like 30% cosmetic and 70% mental. Meaning, I don't think it's changing him as much as he thinks it's changing it to us.
I would guess it's probably 10% cosmetic and 90% mental. Right. It's definitely in your head.
I bet it makes you think you look a lot different to us than you actually do.
Except for the eyes.
I think you're right. But, I've gotten better with it. But, if it makes me feel better, so be it. That's all that matters, if you feel happy about yourself.
Carol in Pennsylvania, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, hi, guys. I just want to know who there moisturizes besides Sal.
Ronnie, you moisturize?
I don't know if it's a moisturizer. I don't know what it is.
Your facial cream you're talking about?
It's Noxzema, some kind of Noxzema thing.
That sounds like a moisturizer.
And it's got CoQ10 in it, which is supposed to be great for your skin.
Benji, do you moisturize?
I should more because I get dry skin. But I have before, yeah.
Gar?
Never.
I never
use moisturizer ever?
To do what?
It's actually called Energizer.
Well, your skin
first of all, have awesome skin.
Whatever that means.
Well, you might, because your skin never gets dry or doesn't feel like it's going to crack. Like when you smile, you never feel like the tension on your cheeks.
I don't know. I've never thought about it. I really haven't. No.
We got to make Gary over. Take him to Sephora.
If I forget to put on moisturizer, 5 minutes out of the house, I panic. I have to go back. Yeah, I know.
You go back?
Oh, I go back. I start getting. I start tingling. I get itchy. I get.
That's in your head, buddy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I get dry. Your skin dries out fast. You need moisturizer.
I put up vitamin E oil. What's that? Vitamin E oil?
Right.
You ever use that shit?
Is that aloe vera, maybe?
No. It's a straight vitamin E oil. I put it on my tattoos because it's supposed to keep the color and everything good.
Right.
And it really does work because all the tattoo artists tell you, if you want to, you can use it.
Gary, this is foreign to me.
I'm ashamed. I'm going to tell you exactly what I do. I shave the night before. I usually work out in the afternoon, so I shower and I shave then. And I get up in the morning and I take another shower. I put on some deodorant. I brush my hair. I don't even blow dry it. I put some cream in it, and I'm dressed and out the door.
There was just an article in Cosmo. That's the best thing to do for your skin is just soap and water.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's why you have such good
I
skin.
envy you, Gary. I wish I could do that.
You can.
Well, that's what I
Sal.
I do. I do that. I don't stand there all morning.
You put on your cream on your face. You just said, and your other cream and all that stuff. Don't say you don't do that.
Cream. What are you talking about? It's vitamin E oil I just put it on my arm, on my tattoos.
Oil, pardon me.
Not on my fucking whole body, just my fucking tattoos.
All right, you primp yourself a little bit in the morning.
Most of my preparation is at night. I get dressed at night practically. I got all my shit laid out.
Do you sleep in your clothes?
No,
but you don't get dressed at night.
But I put my clothes are all ready like
I do that
like
too.
a fireman.
Yeah, we all
you can jump right into it.
I think we all
wait
do
a minute. And my jacket, like my suit jacket, is in the car already. I have it hanging in the car when I get.
Do you have your clothes in a separate room?
Yes.
Do I have a closet?
No. Do you change in a separate room?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because you don't want to wake your wife up.
Right.
But the other thing, John, I got to tell you, all I use is deodorant and soap and my hair gel and my shampoo. I would bet that mine's like the cheapest shit you could get at CVS.
Right.
Like there's nothing special about what I'm using.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember the name of the shampoo because it's so shitty. I usually buy it when it's like 3 for $10.
I'm very similar to
Probably
you. The only thing I
Suave.
do different is I shave in the morning. I have a mirror in the shower, so I'll shave in the shower.
I do that too. I shave in the shower.
Yeah, but then I come out, deodorant, a little bit of cologne, and I'm on.
I do have
Oh,
to
you
say,
put on cologne?
I do.
What do you wear?
Easy,
what do you,
Mr.
What do you
Mambo,
wear?
yeah.
What do you wear? What's your cologne?
Boss #1.
Ooh.
You do it every day?
I do.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. And do you feel like, do you get like that sour feeling if you don't have it on? Like, oh my God, I don't have my cologne on?
No, it's just become part of the routine. I can go out without
Do
cologne.
you shave your chest?
No. Do you?
Of course. Every morning.
Why am I asking? You probably shave your legs also.
do you? Oh my God.
You do?
Yeah, it makes you look younger.
You shave your chest
we can't see your...
But who are you showing it to?
You're not showing anybody at work, and at night you're not showing anybody either. Like, who
I
you
feel
shaving
good when I
for?
look in the mirror.
That's true.
When you look in the mirror, let me tell you something.
You're weird, man.
I'm telling you.
sorry.
No, wait, Ronnie. When you have hair
I
around,
shave my balls, but not my chest.
you shave your chest because it makes your pecs more defined. It looks better. It looks nicer when
cares?
you're wearing a shirt out. It's open. It looks good.
But Ronnie, what's the difference between that and balls?
I don't go around showing my balls.
No. But you shave your balls.
You shave your chest every morning?
Every morning. Just I shave my neck, my chest, and my cock and balls.
I'm blown away that
Do you shave your legs too?
No, I don't shave my legs.
I'm blown away he gets this all done in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a whole routine. You don't need, thanks
What
to
about-
Howard Stern, you don't need shaving cream. He said, look, he goes, one day he took a shower and realized that all you need is water. I went into the shower. I don't use shaving cream. I just let the shower hit my neck, hit my chest.
Does the hair drive your wife crazy? Like if it's in the shower?
I clean it up.
But I'm sure you can't get it all.
Right. The worst is when you jack off in the shower and the hair gets mixed in. Then you gotta. Then it's like a jellyfish with an afro.
So Beth, welcome.
Welcome. Hi.
You've obviously got arms full of kittens
We
here.
have Lula and Sam and Penelope and Sweet Pea all ready to go home today. These are my latest batch of fosters. They were so amazing, and I'm gonna miss them so much. I can't wait to show Howard that I have all of them here. I don't think he knows, or does he? Does he know?
Gary went in, and I think he knows there's a few, but I don't think he knows
this
exactly
is our whole
what
foster
the rundown.
bunch. That I've had for a while now. They're my babies.
It's
Right,
a
you
cuteness
guys?
overload.
I know,
today.
ridiculous, right?
And you're also here on the heels of your date with JD that I'm sure we all would like to know a little bit more about.
We had a fantastic time. He was a gentleman. He didn't tell me I looked good when he showed up to pick me up, but other than that, he was great. I would go again with him. I would have him again be my date.
Wow, that's all a man
Yeah.
can ask for,
Yeah.
you know, if he can get a second
he
date.
gets a second date.
All right, Beth, can't wait to see you
All
in
right,
the studio.
see you in there.
Okay. These guys again.
This is my wife. This is the woman who agreed to marry me. Oh, honey.
Oh my goodness! Look at them.
How cute
oh
is
my
that?
God, they're beautiful.
All right, these kittens live in my house. They're going to their
Wow.
permanent families. How good are they?
They all have homes.
So Beth and I, hi honey, how are you? Let me put this.
Oh my
mic
gosh, so much traffic.
Really?
Coming in from the Hamptons.
Oh.
What is this big wire?
Well, there's your little guys.
We have Lula. Her family's right outside.
We
Terry,
should, maybe on the air we should give
the
them
matter right there.
Yeah.
And then we have Sam, and then we have Penelope, and then we have Sweet Pea, who's going home to Heather.
Sweet Pea is such a good
at this.
girl. Look at that.
Gorgeous.
Are you kidding?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh my God, that Sweet Pea. I love that Sweet Pea. I love them all. It's very funny. But when my wife started doing this, I didn't know how I'd feel about it.
Uh-huh.
Like my house is just, she would go to municipal shelters where they are going to kill these kittens because nobody adopts them.
Yeah, because they have too many.
And her idea was, I'm going to get them out of the kill shelter, and then I'm going to take them, and I'm going to, you look at them now, you're like, oh my God, they're like the perfect pets. Like if you went to a pet store, they'd charge you $10,000 or something. But, you get them.
Lula's peeing right now.
Yeah, no, that's it.
They're right into the litter. All right. See, this is what I love about cats.
They're
Cats
easy.
are very easy to train.
So we decided what we would do is we would bring all these kittens in, and then one thing turned to another. How many have we actually placed in homes?
Over 3 dozen.
Over 3 dozen.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, let me do some quick math. Now,
Yeah,
a
in
dozen
the 30s,
I know is...
like 35, 36.
I'll get you the exact number if you... Wait a minute.
He's going to do the math.
A dozen is 12.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, 12
24.
times 3. No.
I'm
You're
doing
jumping
12
ahead.
plus 12 plus 12.
I do it. Let me show you how quickly I can do
See,
it.
he's a math genius.
Honey, you look really cute.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I lost all my kittens except
Honey,
for Lula.
unlike JD, I'm going to return the compliment. I'm going to tell you, you look cute, too.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that dress. That's very
Thank
retro,
you.
like a 60s kind of thing.
I was
It's
thinking
great.
of wearing it for my extra interview when I interview
Well, that's
you.
very colorful.
But I feel I should change outfits.
Yeah, Robin, Beth is interviewing you later and actually did research. Like she was sitting there reading your book.
I know. He tweeted me or texted me a picture of you reading the book. I was like, oh, my goodness, she's really preparing.
There was a recipe I wanted to prepare and try it and tell you that I drank it, and it was that almond butter peach smoothie.
Uh-huh.
But there's an ingredient in it that I've never heard of before, and we didn't have it, and I can't recall what it is. I need the book. It's something I've never heard. So
What's the ingredient, Robin?
I don't remember what's in the almond smoothie.
Yeah. Oh, but it looked so scrumptious,
Yeah.
and we just have to get that last ingredient.
Well, listen.
And the mousse, there's like a healthy chocolate mousse.
I thought you didn't eat meat.
What?
Moose is a very rare delicacy. You can get them in Alaska.
I do not eat the
look,
animal
Sam's
mousse.
peeing now. Sam is such a good boy. He pooped and he missed the box.
Uh-oh.
It's a small box and
is
lots
it?
of litter.
Anyway, so where was I? Okay, so the saga was all of these kittens come in, and Beth sort of, well, how would you describe it? We clean them up, we take them to the vet, we get them spayed and neuter, you socialize
What
them.
condition are they in?
They're fine. I mean, they're brought to a shelter, and I grab them right, in the nick of time, and I bring them. They go directly to North Shore Animal League, where they're evaluated. They're giving their first set of vaccinations, and they tell me that they're healthy enough to enter my house because we have 4 cats.
Right.
And so, Penelope's smelling the poop. Can someone come and pick up this poop that
Richard, come in here and eat the poop.
He made the litter box, but he kicked it out because
Right.
the litter box is way too small. And so we have, on an average, these kittens for about 3 to 4 weeks. Except for Mama Grace, who gave birth a day before we brought her home, and she had 3 little babies that we watched pretty much for 3 months.
I got to tell you something,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
Because usually they're a little older than that when you get them. Yeah.
When you get these kittens, you can make fun of me all you want, but I have to tell you, they're so adorable. And the idea that they're all being euthanized because people are the problem. People do not spay and neuter. They don't do these things. So you get so attached to them, and they're so great. And we've actually built friendships with all the listeners who have adopted them.
Amazing people.
Yeah.
Incredible. A lot of them are meeting me here today, and a lot of them are double adopters. And there's a family that's out there now that their
Right.
3rd kitten they're getting today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
very amazing.
They love our
Such
kittens.
wonderful, wonderful pets. They really are.
Maggie, you're an adopter, right? From Boston. She drove all the way down from Boston.
Is that right?
I believe. Maggie, did you adopt one of ours?
No, Howard.
Then I don't want to talk to you.
I would have known a Maggie.
Howard.
Oh, I thought you were one of our people. But
No, I rescued a dog from West Virginia, and she's the best dog in the world. And I just want to say thank you for all the hard work that you both do. It is such an inspiration, and it's
thank
beautiful.
you.
And I follow you both, and I love all the pictures that you post on Twitter, Howard. They're amazing.
all right, thank you, Maggie. And so there it is.
Well, Howard, this is a complete turnaround for you.
Yeah.
Because remember, he didn't even want one cat.
Oh, I remember one day I was with Bianca, and I said, Bianca and I want to adopt a cat. And you heard Howard go, no. And that's when we adopted Apple, and then we decided to adopt Walter for Apple, and then Leon for Walter, and then Charlie for everybody.
We adopt adult cats on the theory that it's harder to place adult cats.
Yeah.
We have an adult cat in our house right now that we're going to place. He was abused. She was abused,
Bella.
rather. Bella. She was abused, and she.
Oh, this was the one you tweeted, or you sent me the picture of yesterday?
She was playing in my hair. She has a visual problem. She only has one eye.
Well, let me just tell the backstory about Bella. We had heard that there was a cat that was in a municipal shelter that was pregnant and blind, and she didn't have much of a chance. They thought it's a double whammy. There's going to be a whole bunch of kittens, and she's blind. So North Shore Animal League went and rescued her from the municipal shelter, brought her back. She gave birth. I ended up taking her kittens home, and that was the second litter that we had in our house. She dried up, her milk dried up, and I was able to refer her to my favorite eye surgeon, Dr. Sapienza, who performed surgery on Bianca's eye as well as Leon Bear's eye. And so Kitna, now Bella, we changed her name, had one of her eyes removed. And while he was performing surgery, he noticed that she could sense shadows from the other eye, so he didn't remove the one eye, and she's able to navigate around our huge house, and she knows where her food dishes are. She knows where her litter. She's never missed her litter box. Right. She's remarkable. She's a
great cat,
and so we're an incredible pet.
We're looking for a home for her. If somebody wants to open up their doors,
and she gets along great with adult cats. All 4 of my cats are.
How do people get in touch with you if they want to adopt one of your cats, one of the ones we take care of?
Well, people have been applying at howardstern.com, but also animalleague.org. I know that I have a page on their website, and I think people can definitely apply as well. Oh my God, Lula's taking a big poop.
Everybody wants to come in here and poop.
Then what I do is I photograph these guys, and I send some of the families the photographs, and it's a whole thing it's worked into, and we've met a lot of great people as a result.
Really, I want to thank all of my adopters for being so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm also here to promote the big gala that's coming up November 22nd. Did you get your invitation yet?
I haven't seen it yet.
Bianca's Furry Friends, which we are embarking on a huge campaign to raise money to create a second floor to the existing shelter at North Shore Animal League. So 14,000 square feet is going to be built up of a feline cage-free environment, and it's going to free up the whole downstairs for more puppy mill rescues. And we have our big celebrity gala on the 22nd, and we have Natalie Maines, who is flying in to perform.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
I'm so excited.
Natalie Maines from the Dixie Chicks.
We have Tom Cotter performing from America's Got Talent. We have Randy Kid the Wiz from this season with the baseball caps. He was my personal favorite. He agreed to perform. And then last but not least, Howard and I will be presenting Rachel Ray with an award with all of her incredible work and
she donates a ton of money.
So with her Nutrish dog food line, she's been remarkable. She just donated a mobile unit for us. So we're going to honor her that night, and it's just going to be a really incredible night. I'm excited.
That's right. So that's what's going on. And then to top it all off, I photographed Beth and all these wonderful animals for North Shore Animal League. And
there's the calendar, right?
Yeah, in order to raise money for this great organization. If you want to make a donation, you'll get this calendar. First 1,000 we're going to sign. And you just get the 2014 Animal League calendar featuring Beth Stern, available now at animalleague.org.
I feel like everybody's been tweeting me and asking me when it's going to be shipped, and they have been printed and they're being shipped this week and next week if you've ordered. So
good for Christmas gifts. Good for any. It's a sweet calendar. It's a way for you to make a donation.
Somebody made the calendar. Howard is actually in the calendar.
I'm gorgeous in it, by the way. Wait till you see me.
I can't wait to see your pose.
Actually, you're the back cover of the calendar.
Yeah, so anyway, it's a nice thing to be involved in, and it really is quite moving. I got to tell you something. When you see these animals that have been abandoned, And, they come into my house, and Beth gets them completely cleaned up and gets does everything with them. And then when Beth hands them off.
Oh, I'm going to be crying like a baby.
Oh, no.
Yeah, like these guys have lived with us for how many weeks now?
Look at Sam. Look how cute he is. He could be the cutest cat ever.
Who's here that you're going to give away?
Sam's family, Jonathan and his wife are here. I'm going to miss Sam so much. And then we have...
If I bring them in and you hand them off, are you going to cry?
Oh, it's going to be awful. But you can bring Terry and Matt, who are adopting Lula. Where is Lula? They're in the green room right now.
Are you going to cry?
Well, maybe now that I'm on camera, you're asking me if I'm going to cry. Maybe
if you want to see Beth crying a lot, we have a thing up on howardstern.com. How do you see that?
Oh, on Bianca's Furry Friends. It's the Facebook page that we put up for all of my adopters, and anybody can view it. There is the Howard TV episode of Howard and Beth's Fosters, and it's really great. Everybody who has seen it thinks it's... really great. I get very emotional because it shows me the whole journey of my first foster litter and handing them off to the families. And
I saw that one clip of you trying to hand off the first one, and I couldn't watch it. You were crying so much.
I just need a tissue or something.
I have.
You can do it.
You can do it.
I can't think.
There's a mommy waiting.
Just think you're getting them silly.
It's not silly.
You want to see Beth cry? We could hand off one of her kittens.
Where are my kittens is the question. Sam is always on my lap, so I know he's here. I see Penelope in some...